Call coming in already.
Are we live?
I don't know.
I hope not. Okay. Let's see. I'm in studio mode.
Yeah, you are live.
I'm live! I am? Jeez, I totally messed the intro up. Greetings, Commanders! Okay, well, we're messing with the OBS. There we go. Glasses on. We're live. Oh, God, what a mess. What a way to start. Okay, greetings, Commanders. Tonight is the Galactic Battles Season 5 Grand Finals. My name is Melt. I am your host. And tonight we have a special guest. I will be introducing him here in a second. And before we do that, we want to jump into the Galactic Battle screen, and we'll show you what's at stake. For those of you that are watching live, welcome to stream. Thanks for being here early. For those of you that are watching on YouTube that are just watching this maybe the next day or following, I want to cover the intro of the Galactic Battle so you know what we're getting into, what to look forward to, what's at stake, and then we'll jump into the typical live stream shenanigans. Okay, so today is August 23rd. It is a Thursday night at 9 o'clock, and we have 4 minutes until the battle starts. Last night was the losers match between Star and TNB. They flipped a coin and basically decided not to battle it out. The winner of the coin took third place. We'll talk about that later. But here is the finals bracket. ALD actually started off in 14th place this season, which they could have been higher if they wanted to. AXR, on the other hand, started off in, 6th place? Oh, I don't know. They're in the top 16. They were favorites to win their matches. They won both sides of their brackets, and they're all the way to the championship here. Without further ado, if you've never watched a Galactic Battle stream before, you are going to be way behind on the content and concepts we talk about tonight. So you may want to watch this video at another time after watching another stream. But without further ado, I want to introduce everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to all you live people. And welcome our special guest, Free Lollipop from the Star Guild. Say hello.
Yo, greetings, Commander.
Oh, jeez. All right, now this is technically our first mic check. How did that sound? Can I get a chat help there? Anyone in chat? How does that sound? Was there an echo? Let's see. All right, there's my people. Okay. So while let's see. I got to change some the game setting stuff. There we go. Now we're full screen. We're settling in. What's the countdown timer looking like, Freedom? Free Lollipop. Oh God, if I say Freedom again, it's gonna be bad. Okay.
We got another 2 minutes left.
Okay. So we are echoey. Is that right? Are we echoey?
I hear nothing. I'm fine here.
Okay. Let's see. Worst case scenario, we got to go headphones up. I'm going to try that with the commander's hat. Oh, man, we got a whole new outfit on tonight. Let's see. Let me see if this fixes our sound problems. Okay. How is that? Go ahead and talk.
Test. Okay.
Are you there? Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Ooh, that was quiet. Okay. Enough with the settling in of this setup. Let's see if that works. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I hear you well. How does that look on stream?
That's not bad.
Okay, not bad. Better? That is better? Okay, well, that might complicate things. We have 1 minute and 11 seconds. Mr. Free Lollipop, what are your expectations of the introduction to this fight? Are you expecting offense? Or are you expecting defense?
What I think is what ALD used to do is they would just push, never stop. So we probably will see ALD will jump to their stronghold at the beginning, but just to see if they just push at once, like use the high tier unit or just like tier 1 infantry.
So early aggression, kind of what we expect from ALD. And AXR, also known as NYC, historically a defensive guild, a counter-striking guild. I think, a more popular play style for most guilds, but they don't have the boss power. Well, they have great boss power in Male God, but he doesn't stand a chance to Bingo, Sky, and Batman, the 3 big headliners for ALD. So I can actually jump over here, and I think I actually lose Free Lollipop when I go to this screen, guys. But this is the lineup. This is who we're watching tonight. In this lineup, you'll see the 4 major players. Godlike Millennium Hot Wheels and 2 South for AXR. And then Bingo Sky Batman Whisper for ALD. The battle has begun. We're jumping in. 30 seconds in. AXR on the left, ALD on the right. Who's going to be the enemy guild? AXR is the enemy guild. So appropriate. Let's go back to the main screen. We'll transition over. I'm using these new high-tech OBS features. So, yeah, it's a learning experience. So, I've got you here. And we're live. Good. So, as the players funnel in, actually, we're going to pull headphones off for a second, see how tolerable that is. And then I'm watching chat. Steven, if you could help me out and let me know if Free Lollipop's echoing too much, that would help. And I better turn that sound down a little bit. All right, go ahead, Free Lollipop.
Right, test. Can you hear me?
I hear you good. Okay.
Right.
Okay, players are funneling in. Do we expect Bingo to jump across right away, or do we expect him to wait 10 minutes?
I don't know. Let's see.
I'm kind of
Depends
thinking...
who is going to be jumped over. You know.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that... Yeah, and you can see it here. Char is already heading to the middle line to draw attention, to just distract ALD. I think the idea is that if he can distract ALD long enough, at least that gives them a chance to score points on him to force ALD on the offensive. I don't know how much it's going to matter because I think ultimately ALD is going to want to just go for it. They're not known to just sit around for 12 hours. Bingo's here. He wants to close this game out. He wants to get vision of the left-hand side and hold it down. So that's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, we need to see. Depends on who jump over to the stronghold. Because maybe Sky, maybe Bingo.
Yeah. So I'm thinking if Sky or Bingo goes to the headquarters, you'll probably have them garrison themselves so they can insta-heal their troops for their own garrison.
Yep.
While the other bosses send commanders to the stronghold, keeping it with 2 or 3 weenies behind to reset as needed. And of course, during all this, it's going to be gold marching back and forward. And a concept you were talking about earlier, and I guess we'll tackle it early on in the stream, and some high-level stuff. When you're in a battle like this and you have tier 11 and you have to heal 1,000 tier 11, well, go on. You were saying it costs how much?
Oh, sometimes it costs about like 50 days, 70 days. So you can't use the 1 hour speed up. So you have to only use to go to heal up all the units.
So what he's saying is that even though you have a ton of speed ups, when push comes to shove and you need to just heal a ton of units super fast, you can't just sit there and click 50 times. You got to just pay the gold, insta-heal, and go right back to battle. That's something I've never dealt with as a bullet player. Whenever I trade my army, it's so rare. But I've never had to garrison myself over and over and over. So that was a weird insight that I thought was interesting from a high-level player. For those of you that don't know, Free Lollipop is one of the main ships out of Star. He has what? Are you 2 sets of tier 11 or 1 set of tier 11?
Just one set, because we just set. I can do tier 11. My members can do tier 11 workers and tier 11. We can work together like teamwork. So you don't really need to have like 2 tier 11 units on yourself.
Right. So yeah, and not to mention they cost thousands. So yeah, if you could work together with a group of other players, that really helps out. I'm watching chat. Steven, real quick, thanks for helping out with the camera and the sound. Sound looks good. What's going on, Mike? Welcome back to the stream. I see you lost us here, Soyaloy. His name is Art Commander. I'm gonna forget your name, Soyaloy. You lost. I'm gonna forget it because I always forget people's YouTube name. And we've got some viewers from China, all the way from China, VPNing in. So welcome. And before I forget any of the action, let's get right to the first replay. We have our first replay. It's going to be an AXR member. It's going to be what's his name? Do we have that name there? Oh man, it's so small I can't see.
Oh, bingo! Yes, I don't know who that is.
Who is that? Is that? No, that's not one of the main guys. Okay, so someone else scored.
But you want to check the replay.
Uh-oh. It's not a Ranger replay. Not a Ranger replay. Oh. Well, he's got tear suppression, right? No, he doesn't. Wow. Oh, that's going to be a big death rattle. Donk. I didn't see that Golem. Was that a million Golem or a 100K Golem?
That's not Golem. That's Voodoo.
No, I see that, but anyway, he didn't get any points there. Did he get a black hole off? No.
Oh, you mean the Golem on the left?
Yep. So first blood goes to. Wait a minute. ALD scored first blood. Oh, major fail of the first major fail of the galactic battle. A member of ALD. I'm sorry, a member of AXR shared a losing replay. So there's going to be more viewers watching this final than any final in the past. And then he shared a replay where he actually loses. So when everyone goes to donate their free 100 medals to get their free leadership tokens, just for donating to the event. Remember, you guys have to donate to one replay to get free 10 magazines. But he shared a losing replay, so his enemy is actually going to get all the credibility for it. So if you click send right now, it actually goes to the winner of the fight. That's funny. Okay. So I should have calculated that Hoodoo leadership. Did you calculate that Hoodoo leadership?
Nope. But looks Bingo is pushing to the left.
I see it now. Yeah, Bingo is on the left. Is that link? Yeah, let me see. Bingo. Is that Bingo? Yeah, that's Bingo. Okay.
Yeah, that's Bingo.
So Bingo is on the left, and he got popped. Did he get popped?
Yep.
It must have been Male God, right? That's the only one with the firepower.
But ALD is still leading. Oh, they got a huge point leader.
So I'm leaving the battle. Take a look. Whoa, some major points were traded. AXR has a 35 million point score, and ALD has 73 million. So ALD has the point lead, which means technically they don't have to attack. AXR is proverbially, what did we say? They lost the kickoff. It's not really a kickoff. We really haven't come up with a name for it, but the point lead is dramatically in ALD's favor. You get some points for passively just standing around or being in the fight, but the fact is that 70 million to 37 million, that's so many points. They could be here for 12 hours and not recover just by having passive ship points. So AXR has to go on the offense if they want to win. But do you think they'll attack?
Yeah, I think ALD will never stop.
You think ALD, even though they have the point lead, will continue to attack?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too. I think that's their style. They have a history of doing that. Do you think we're going to see Rogers tonight?
I think Rogers is on the fence, maybe on the on the ship's Garrison. So you might not able to see it on the stronghold, but you never know.
Oh, that's true. We might see it in a replay.
Yeah.
Hey, chat, if you're watching, I'm trying to find a location to put Free Lollipop's Yoshi avatar. Does anyone have a good idea where to put this avatar? It's all over the place. And my camera's too low. It's a mess. It's a mess, guys. Okay. All right, let's check replays again, see if we missed anything. Oh yeah, the replays are in. Let's just start from we'll just start from the number 2 and go down.
Oh, by the way, the point are much closer than 2 minutes ago.
Okay. Do you know what they're at?
Nope. I
Okay,
can't see it now.
so Free
Oh.
Lollipop is occasionally cutting out. All right. It might be that there's sound canceling going on because of Discord. I'll keep an
It
eye
might
on.
be my microphone, but
I don't think it's your microphone because you're coming in clear to me. I think it's Discord or my recording audio trying to cut it out.
oh, because it's too loud or something.
I think it's just competing software, but we'll keep an eye on it. Jamie, I will try that out.
Yep.
Hey, Fire, what's going on? Duff's here. Steven's here. Oh man, all the major culprits, all the usuals. Okay, we'll keep an eye on it, and I'll try to repeat things you say in case people didn't hear them correctly.
And I will say you want to check the third replay.
Let's see, with the spades in it. Who is the spades? Oh, we have a Vega replay. Vega has officially joined the meta. It's about time. Ooh, okay.
Oh,
He took that hit pretty good. Let's
that's
see if he
her.
gets a breakdown, though. So there's a Scorpio. Airships over walkers, 700. Not bad. Twice as much damage. Okay. I want to see a breakdown. Here comes the first breakdown. Oh, it's only against... Oh, wait. 1411. Will it be 300? Oh! For reference, that was an incredibly powerful hit. That Golem hit Vega with almost the same amount of troops, killed 200 airships because the armor and HP is so high now that it's so hard to kill one slot of tier 11. But Vega's breakdown ignores so much defense that he has that potential. So Vega is officially a mainstay in the meta. We've been talking about it for 2 months now, but there's only a few players that knew about this. Only few of them committed this much leadership. I'll let you take it away, Free Lollipop. You've known about Vega the longest.
Yeah, because I've been hiding Vegas for this season against like Rogers or Big Golem, but we never see one.
Never had the chance to use it. I did see the replay a month ago. I did a breakdown on Vega a month ago as well, and I realized that potential in Ace. Never saw it with Tier 11 until now, really. I mean, this is the best example of it. That's an incredible replay.
Yes, but the best unit Vega can use is Tier 10 infantry.
That's right. He gets more damage out of infantry, and you can use Strength and Weakened against airships.
Yep. And also, when you die, you lost less point than Tier 11 airship as well.
That's true. I don't know how much. Have you done the math on that? I'm sure you have.
I think on Tier 11 airship to Tier 11 infantry, Tier 11 airship is like 3 point, and 11 infantry is 1. So pretty much like that.
Oh, okay. Wow, man. Who was that? Whose Vega is that?
Melgar?
Is it Male Gods?
Yeah.
It is. That's godlike. He has the spade in his name.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I told you. 800k Vega.
Wow. That's scary.
That's why Bingo get kickoff, right?
I believe that Vega is going to be enough to keep ALD from sitting on that base. They're going to have to send multiple ships over and over, gold jumping, to stand around it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you think that Vega is going to be able to stop all of ALD's army?
At the moment, yes. As long as ALD got a gilly, high leadership gilly, then we might see some interesting fight.
And just as AXR had taken the lead, just as AXR had taken the lead, ALD has it back by just 11 million. Okay, so there's another replay we're missing here.
Yeah, I'm checking that.
Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, there's another one by Male God. Let's see what he's got for us.
Oh.
Rizel says refresh. Ooh. Okay, so that's a normal hit. 1348 killed 415 airships without the breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Still a huge hit, 400. But that Golem only did 112 or 116 back. But he got the Gemini off, so he double damaged it. There's the first awakening. Oh, there's a Pisces. Oh, wow, that's an interesting choice. That's not a bad idea, though. I don't hate that choice. Oh, and he totally misses. Golem dodged it all. That was unexpected. So here's our first crush. Crush is going to do 1348 down to 0 because the Pisces. That's right. Yeah, we haven't seen the level 50 gear. Oh, here's a heal. Does he have any damage on him? Oh, here's a breakdown. All right, here we go. First breakdown, 1328 to 1413. Boom. One shots. Oh, my God.
Yeah, the 100% ignored and the 20% extra damage. That's insane.
Yeah, I think Vega is now going to replace Golem.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, I think it's official that Vega is now going to replace Golem. Because the whole point of playing Golem was he was a versatile, guaranteed hit commander that had airships which were super tanky. So he was a defensive and offensive commander. He was a monster. But he wasn't as good as a defensive commander as Rogers, and he's not as good as an offensive commander as Vega. And Vega even has a 20% heal, which probably doesn't get much value, but that breakdown hits so much harder. I don't know how well Vega's breakdown is going to do against infantry or walkers, because they don't have as much defense, and breakdown relies on defense stats.
When you use airship, the airship attacks are really high. Especially they use the Titan weapon, so it's always one hit, just like one slot die.
Yeah, and usually when you do land a hit on walker or infantry, it kills the whole slot. Usually, airships can usually survive more in a fair fight, but they don't hit as hard. But let me get caught up on the main battle here. It looks like we have Bingo going to the right. Looks like they have abandoned the left stronghold for now. AXR has been kicked away from the sometimes they like to zerg the strongholds to block vision, but they are doing that on the left-hand side. But on the right-hand side, it looks like they have broken free now. ALD is... I'm loving that we're getting a proper battle, first off, right? I mean, sometimes last season we got a shit battle. We didn't get a battle at all. It was GBD and ALD, and they kind of just flipped a coin. Now we're actually getting it. God,
it's really good today.
Yeah, this is going to be the highest level replays we get to see, the highest level commanders, highest level gear. The true pinnacle of the game has been reached. I don't think it really gets much better than this, and that's going to lead us to a discussion when the action slows down about where the game is going in Season 6. And I think we're going to talk about, let's talk about Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and all the meta changes along the way. And then we'll talk about what we're looking for in Season 6 later. So look forward to that, guys. If you're watching live on YouTube, stick around. If you're watching the VOD days or weeks or months later, you could probably check the comments below, and someone will have a link to that discussion, or there might be a mini clip for it. But AXR is trying to take back their stronghold. Male Gods Vega is in the stronghold attacking.
Yep. But the only problems right now, I think they have too much winnies on the defense. Like ALD has too much winning, so they want to have more like the main commander inside.
See, I don't know what you mean by that.
Because you have to you know that if you attack the stronghold in the 15 minutes, 60 out of 80 battles, if you lose, then you have the cooldown. You can't attack the stronghold again, right?
Right.
So if you have too much winning inside right now, trying to defend, and if AXR just use that Vega to just clean all of Winnie, then you will have a CD like that, like a cooldown. Then you can't attack the stronghold.
Gotcha. So what he's saying, Free Lollipop saying that ALD's got to be careful to not send too many weenies, because if they lose too many battles in a row, ALD will be locked out from sending any more fights to clear that Vega that is currently clearing them. So for those of you that don't know, on the left-hand side, this is AXR stronghold that we're fighting for. ALD is attacking it. ALD is currently in the stronghold, and they have a bunch of weenies in here, and then there are some big commanders coming now. There's a Golem, there's a Ghillie, and then there's some weenies after it. This X is considered a weenie, even though it's max level. It should be a level 1. It's not going to do anything. 25,000 Rangers ain't doing nothing. We're playing with tier 11 here, and this guy's playing just poorly. He doesn't have a level 1 weenie. He may as well. He's going to pay the gold to heal the commander. But either way, hey, he's participating in the galactic battle. He's having a good time. But ALD's got to be careful that they don't lose too many fights. Because if they lose 60 fights out of 75 or 80, they will be locked out from attacking this stronghold for 15 minutes, was it? I think 15 or 30 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah. And I have seen people lose galactic battles because of that, which is really discouraging. And it happens in capital fights, too, on your server for the main capital. But, every time you attack a capital, there's 10 seconds between each fight. We say 9 seconds just to be sure. So each weenie or each commander that loses a fight will buy you 10 seconds. So once you get down to 6-7 minutes remaining, all you have to do is just put in 6 weenies per minute. So everyone just sends 1 weenie. If you have 60 players, that's 60 weenies. That'll buy you 10 minutes of just losing battles over and over and over. But as long as there's less than 10 minutes on the timer, if you send 60 weenies, then your opponent won't be able to clear the weenies faster than you capitalizing or the timer running out. So that's a strategy that we used to see a lot in Season 3, Season 4, but not so much in Season 5.
Because right now, if you have too much winning, yes, you will. So what we say is usually you have 1 or 2 winning between each main commander. Then even they kill your main commander and that 2 winnies, they have to face to another main commander, which you probably will win, and you will kill you will kill their or maybe other commanders like 1 or 2. So your score will like a 1-1, 2-3-3 something. Then you won't lose much.
So yeah, so what Free Lollipop's saying is if you have a main commander with 2 weenies between. So main commander, weenie, weenie, and then main commander, weenie, weenie. You buy yourself 20-30 seconds between each fight. And if you do lose 2 weenies between each fight, you're still getting a fair enough ratio that you won't get locked out. And it still buys you, 30 seconds between each fight to speed heal back or speed march back, heal, speed back in if you had to. But that's some really high level stuff.
Yeah, because 30 seconds is enough to use the gold to heal up your troops. You can send back.
Okay, so the current score is incredibly close.
Yeah, it's close, very close.
316 million to 312 million. AXR technically has the lead, which makes sense because ALD is attacking, right? So they're vulnerable. Their commanders are in the queue. AXR gets to choose how they want to counterattack. Ghillie has arrived. We are going to start seeing Ghillie replays. This is going to get interesting. 3,200 leadership. 3,200 tier 11. What is that? 3,200 times 250? 800,000? Okay. So 800,000 Ghillie with 1 million Golem. Whose Ghillie is that?
Bingo.
That is Bingo's. It is. And then who's that behind him? Who's
Sky.
Yeah, that's Sky. Okay. Bingo and Sky holding it down. There's another one. There's Whisper. That's their number 4. He's in there. And
Yeah.
there's some other mentionable players there. I don't know enough names, but sorry, guys, in ALD. I'll do better next time. Send me a roster. Send me a roster with all the names, and I'll put it up. Happy to do it.
Melgar is in. And Ghillie get kicked out.
Vega with Male God kicked out Ghillie. Interesting. Against tier 11 infantry.
Yeah, we need that replay.
Yeah, Ghillie is not that good in the second round. Only the first round. So
But the first round is way too good.
yeah, first round is really good, but airships are tough. Ghillie doesn't hit that hard either,
But that 90% avoid armor it's okay.
Yeah. Now check this out. We have a Rogers with Gemini, level 60 defense, which is nice, going against a bullet. Come on, let's see a ghost cannon for the stream. Oh, that was an awakening. I didn't see the awakening. Sometimes you can get Rogers to proc a Tyrant Cometh, so he doesn't even get a first strike. And that's always fun.
Oh, you want to check the stronghold.
Okay.
The last one is Batman. He got a Vega in. High leadership Vega.
Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, there we go. With infantry in the back, so that's a tier 10 insurance push, I like to call it. So in case someone counters him with pure strength and weaken, he can just have that infantry back there to break through with an awakening or something. And it looks like, is that Bingo again? I can't, man, these names are so tough.
No, the one before Batman guy.
The one before Batman is Sky. Yeah, that's Sky. And he's got a million golem. But why does he have a freaking bunch of tier 2 in there?
Probably he doesn't get enough tier 11 or something. Or because sometimes the 6 slots is not kind of that useful.
Yeah, it's not that useful. I wonder, I mean, because that just to me seems like unnecessary healing. That tier 2 is going to just get hit by an awakening.
Because if it's me, then I'll probably just leave blank or maybe just one or something like that.
And for those of you that did not see the promotional picture that Steven is talking about, I don't normally do like real caricature images. I think that's kind of, that's kind of weird. Like I wanted to do like a promotional fight picture where you have like two boxers squaring off against each other. But I just decided that with a name like Male God, it was like not fitting to have him like as a serious boxer, but to be more like an Adonis, like an Asian Brad Pitt kind of look. So I'm gonna throw that up real quick and let you guys see that image. For all those people that aren't watching live that never saw this, here you go. If you're in the Line community, if you're in the WeChat community, if you're on Reddit, you saw this picture in the last 2 days all over the place. Those are not real images of Bingo and Male God, but I just like it. I just like it.
Oh, I see your picture.
Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Craxy Bones is in the house. How's it going, Craxy Bones? There's the Rogers. Okay, well that's a little Rogers, okay? Who said that? You lost? There's the Rogers melt. There's the Rogers melt. No, that was Nick. Yeah, I'm still waiting to see a big Rogers. I think people know about Vega now, so we're not going to see him. And he's expensive. Honestly, Rogers is a really expensive commander to just eat for a galactic battle and throw away, you know?
Because, in a real map, because you actually really lost your troops. So you don't use Rogers in a real map.
Right, yeah, because it's a permanent loss. It's a pain. Oh, let's see.
Oh.
All right, let's take a look at the battle map real quick and get caught up, guys. We are 28 minutes in. AXR is on the defense. ALD is attacking as expected. Vega has made his world premiere in the finals. He's officially a part of the meta now. He is the answer to crushing tier 11 airships. He just breaks through their defense with breakdown. We're seeing a lot of Vega right now. 462 million to 450 million. Still an incredibly close matchup. AXR has the lead. ALD is attacking anyway, whether they had the lead or not. And we are on the right side stronghold. That is where all the action is. We see a complete swarm of the left side, so ALD can't get to it unless they want to clear the ships. ALD is in full attendance. Everyone is here. As far as I can tell, they aren't missing a single person. So look at all these level 20 and 21 ships. Now, on the right side, the battle continues. It looks like Bingo is just sitting right there next to... Is it Bingo? Ah, dang it. It is Bingo.
That's Bingo.
All right. It is Bingo sitting right next to the stronghold. He's defending himself. We don't know what he's defending himself with, But ALD is attacking, and that is... Oh, God. I got to remember. It's got to be Sky, right? No, it's Bingo.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Okay, I need to just pull this up on the side because this is getting embarrassing. All right, there we go. Okay. There we go. All right. All right, so what's our timer at? Where are we at timer-wise? Now, I'm surprised they haven't been able to pop Bingo out of vision again. I'm sure they know he would just come back.
I think Bingo is using Voodoo to Garrison himself. And also Sky and Batman will send some like airship and infantry on him as well. Then probably if Male guys focus on the stronghold to try to take the stronghold back, then he won't get enough like units to attack Melgar. I mean Bingo.
Okay, so what do you think of Hoodoo as a main commander in the current meta?
Hoodoo is really good, and well, because most of the players right now they use infantry, so Hoodoo is really good.
That's true. He doesn't do too well against Gilly.
Well, yes, because Hoodoo doesn't get the guarantee.
But my beef with Hoodoo has always been he's such a great utility commander because of Pocket Hoodoo and just garrisoning yourself with a one-slot bust and hoping to catch somebody's Rangers with an Awakening or something, and then having them explode. Like, those videos were so popular because everyone's like, whoa, I can have a smaller commander, and if my enemy sends Rangers and I kill them, I could destroy the rest of their troops. I love that part of Hoodoo. I don't like him as a main commander. So, yeah. I mean, do you see a lot of Hoodoo play still going on in normal server-side PvP?
Yep, like AMG is using...
Wait, are you going to give away AMG's main commander right now?
Well, I don't mind, because since this season is already finished for us, then next season we got something else.
Yeah, who would have thought that in this season, Gilly and Vega would be major players? Who would have thought? I mean, Gilly wasn't even out yet, but, who would have thought Bullet would have been a major player last season?
Yeah, Bullet was very surprised last season, but Vega, I used Vega at the beginning, but I just don't want to show.
Yep. Once the rabbit's out of the hat, all of a sudden, everyone starts using it.
Because you can see Vega is really cheap to get, and also Vega, when you use Vega to awake, then it's really cheap as well with the materials.
That's right.
Compared to the S class or A class.
Because Vega is a B commander, you can afford to awaken him, 7 or 8 times. Every time you awaken, your skill level goes up and up and up. Are you getting server-side lag on Arc of War?
Nope, I'm fine.
Okay, I'm getting server-side lag. So I'm assuming it has something to do with the servers here, because the rest of my internet's working fine. Everyone's going back. Hey, look at chat. Fire's going, I just put 5K into my Vega. I'm testing with my tier 9 now. Hell's Gate. Okay, I'm back. I had to go equip my Vega. Everyone, this is the dawn of Vega.
Guys, if you want to play Vega, the best unit, the best troops you can use is tier 10 infantry. That's the maximum attack damage you can get from that unit.
Isn't it great that the developers, as much as people talk bad about them, will make commanders that are freer to play or cheaper to play, like Bullet and Vega, and Rock and Blader, even Galileo, I'd say is kind of a freer play, that are still really good commanders and actually do counter the big spenders, but you just have to play them a specific way. I think that's a great little...
Let me mention you one thing. ALD is losing the stronghold and 2 players left inside. 1 left inside. I think they got locked out.
Ah, they may be locked out.
That's what I say at the beginning. You probably don't want that much winning. Right. AXR take back the stronghold.
Wow. AXR took it back. And they got it down to what, like 38 minutes?
Yeah, 36 minutes? Something like that, yes.
For those of you watching, the emulator has crashed. We are offline. So bear with me a second as I restart the emulator. And we'll put Lollipop right there next to me. Okay, there we go. Let's try this. Alright, we're restarting. That's right. Rizel is a member of AXR. And he's in the chat. We got to get some points thrown to Rizel. Rizel, do you have the maximum 1 million avatar for Galactic Battle points? Hey, don't kid yourself, Fire. Tier 9 infantry may not be as good as Tier 10 infantry, but they're really not that much different. It's fine. Use Tier 9.
Yeah, tier 9 is also okay, but what we calculate is, the attack per a population. So each population of the infantry, tier 10 is the best.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, Tier 10 is not going to suffer as much tier suppression against Tier 11. Tier 10 only gets, probably 10% from Liba. Most people aren't going to be using the Black Knight chest piece with Tier 11. So you're still going to probably run into 2-piece Libra. So you're going to get a 10% deduction of damage if you're running Tier 10. But Tier 9 is going to get 20% reduction. Not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Not when you're talking triple damage compared to what a Golem can do. Woo! Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My game is freaking out. I made it back into the Galactic Battle, but I'm just loading.
So now it's fine here.
Yeah, and my stream is holding up strong, so it's definitely the emulator. Yeah, Fire saying he's wearing Dodger Roger gear, though. Yeah, that's not going to work for Vega, man. You definitely want to go double Titans, Scorpio, probably Destruction or Eye of Abyss Helm. And is that right?
Destruction is also okay.
Yeah, Destruction, Eye of Abyss. And then for pants, Magiwell. Yeah. Oh, and then Insidious from ALD is in here.
Yeah, everyone's here.
There you go. I'm going to put you right there. All right, now,
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with the emulator. It's crashing. It's freaking out. I wonder if Sky Kingdoms is freaking out. Oop. Ah! Let's dump that. Try
right,
this.
I think I find the other two important player for both team. I found them.
Who are they?
The guy for AXR is kind of like the brain. So he and Melgar is the brain for the AXR. So they decide everything. They decide the moves.
I'm not quite sure what you mean. And go ahead and carry on. I actually have to reset the emulator.
So they kind of like say, oh, we're gonna, they are the leader. They are the head.
Okay, so they're the battle commander. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could find that ship and I'll put them on the stream.
First of all, you need to go get back to the game.
Goose is here. What's up, Goose? Goose, what guild is Goose in? Is that the Goose from ALD? Might be. We interrupt this regularly programmed Ark of War finale with some Sky Kingdoms. Let's watch cartoons. All right, AXR, or Rizel is reporting that bingo was popped. I imagine AXR guild chat right now. Oh boy, they are probably freaking out. They're super excited. They were able to pop ALD not once, but twice. I don't, and AXR still has the lead, so ALD must attack. The question is if ALD goes on the offense again and attempts that stronghold, and they've already made the attack, so they're already there. So they popped it. Will he run back? If they go for it, are they going to send... Did they get locked out? Did we confirm that? Are they locked out?
Yeah, I think so. Because they get locked out. I got some message from my friend. Yes, they can send more.
Okay. So basically, they need to stop sending so many weenies. Like this black right here, that's a weenie that doesn't need to be there. That rock is fine. That bullet's fine. I just think if you're going to send weenies, you may as well send weenies that do damage at this point. You're fighting for the grand finals. We don't need just basic weenies. It's going to be constant attacks, constant defense. You've got to be winning half your fights. You can't win one and lose two. You got to win.
It has to be equal.
Yeah, 1-1. So instead of sending 2 weenies, ALD should be sending just 1 weenie. So lighten it up on the weenies. Honestly, I remember just being in a galactic battle, you're constantly trying to get your other players to send weenies between marches, but in their case, they have too much participation and they're getting too many weenies, so they need to just dial that back. Oh, look at Stefan hating on Sky Kingdoms. Hey, don't kid yourself. Sky Kingdoms is a good game. It's the same game, just way more cartoony. You know what I wanted to do tonight, and I totally forgot about it, and I blame you, Steven. You should have reminded me. We were going to rent out a movie theater here in town and then just invite people from all over just to fly in. We've got a hotel nearby, a nice hotel, and then just host the live stream, either in the stadium or in the movie theater, because my movie theater will let you bring your apps and computers and take over the screen for 3 hours.
That's great.
Right? That would have been a good time. There's a bar nearby. We could have went to Buffalo Wild Wings with the crew. I just don't know who would have actually shown up, So, I doubt...
By the way, you want to check the guy on 17.8? 17.8, the guy?
Okay.
So he's the commander for the battle commander for AXR as well.
17...
Just under Melgar.
There he is. 17.8.
Yeah, 17.8.
Do we have his name?
I don't know if he got an English name.
Let's see. How about... No, I don't have it there.
It's translated straight away. It's kind of like south and soul. So it's weird.
Is it to south?
No, it's south. SOUTH. South.
Maybe I have a different guy here. Okay. Is it like too far south? Like too much south?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I got his name up here. I just don't have the...
No, not that guy.
Oh, it's someone different.
Different guy.
Oh, so I have the wrong name. Oops. All right. Only 10% different in points. Yeah, that's incredibly close. That's incredibly close that AXR hasn't scored more points, even though they've done a respectable job with the scoring they have done. So look at this. There's 2 weenies here. That's 2 fights they're going to give away. Oh, ALD needs to send and reset. They have a minute to reset. They don't have vision. So there's another tactic that AXR can utilize is they could gold jump to the corner of the map over here. So they could be in the top. Actually, probably better to go to the top left. So they gold jump to the top left here, right where the Yoshi head is. And then they target all the way over here. And they can slowly fly the ship. And because they have possessed this tile and they're slow flying, they can actually block any ships from jumping to it. And in order to relieve them of that tile, you have to hit their ship. And you actually can hit them just by being next to the tile, but it just makes it tougher for them. And I remember back in Season 3, there was this tactic where you couldn't target ships in motion and you couldn't target the tile they were going to. So people would just fly over their stronghold and block it from being targeted. It was ridiculous. Do you remember that?
Yeah, this was a long time ago, right?
Yeah, there were some weird strategies back then. Remember the Fog of War buff? I haven't seen that in a while. Sometimes you'd join the battle and you could see both sides of the battlefield.
Oh, that's That's really bad.
Mm-hmm.
We had that back for like 2 or 3 times, which we don't have. Our enemy have.
Oh.
So
All right.
that was really bad.
Rizel is reporting left stronghold bingo, and he is right. Is that bingo? Here we go again. Me
Um,
trying to figure out the names. Okay, that is
um,
Sky, and the other guy
the first
is
one
Batman.
is Sky. Second one, no, first one is Batman.
I'm cheating. I got the cheat sheet up. Here, I'll show you guys my desktop. Let's see, display capture. There it is. See? There, that's the cheat sheet right there. Okay. All right. So, is ALD going to go for the left? Probably. So let's take a step back. We are at 45 minutes. AXR is doing textbook defensive galactic battle style for season 5. Absolutely perfectly organized. The only thing I would criticize about them is, you know what, you have enough ships in the back here, you may as well just get them in the way. Make it even harder for Bingo to get up there, right? Get all those ships and line them up 2 by 2 all across the front. Let them get hit by Bingo, make them heal their rangers. But you've got the ships here. Just put up a barricade. Put up more of a... Every time Bingo wants to jump to your tile, make him clear 3 or 4 ships on the way there. Other than that, they're holding the strongholds. They're surrounding the strongholds. There's a lot of the battle we're not seeing, but they're clearing them when they need to clear them. ALD, on the other hand, can't really complain about their total strategy. It's obviously that they're giving us the action. So as a spectator sport, we should say thank you to ALD for pushing the action. They don't have to, right? But they are. Because they were on they had the point lead. They didn't need to go on the offensive. It was strategically against their position to go on the offensive, but they wanted to end it early, and they like the action because they like to play. So they gave us that. So anyway, ALD and their leader Bingo has been going to the strongholds, holding their own ship and taking the stronghold. They failed twice to hold the right stronghold. One after 8 minutes, one after 22 minutes. Now it looks like they have shifted their gears to the left side stronghold. And will the battle continue? I don't know if it will. There's only one guy there.
Sky left, so only Batman left. Yeah, Batman is inside and Sky left at the stronghold.
Hey, Army's here. That is so cool. Army got, I don't know how, I think he's a subscriber or something. He got a green name in chat with a little melt corn emoji. See that little corn emoji with the hat and the glasses? Yeah. I designed that thing like 6 months ago. I don't know, it wasn't 6. It was like 3 or 4 months ago, and I designed it because it said you need a premium avatar for people that subscribe. But I made it, and I totally forgot about it. But welcome. Welcome back. All right. Left stronghold bingo. Vega's tearing it up the replays. All right, let's jump into the replays. I haven't looked at a replay in 20 minutes. For those of you that just are joining us, we have a special guest. We have Free Lollipop from the Star Alliance, the Star and SSS Alliance, technically, and he is helping commentate on the battle. He is a Tier 11 Vega player that was pretty much the forefather of the Vega meta, which is now going to be a big thing. So he's here talking about the fight. So, yeah.
To be honest, what I want to see right now, Bingo gonna have. So he just used the Vega to absorb his Golem or something. Then it's gonna be really fun.
You broke out a little bit there. Do you want to repeat that?
Right. I mean, what I want to see right now is Bingo to Vega. So he got a Golem, 1 million leadership Golem, but he can just scale Vega. Just absorb the Golem.
You think he would do it? You think middle of the galactic battle he would switch over his leadership from Golem to Vega?
Well, if you want to win, then if it's me, I will do it.
So let me ask you this.
For my guild.
With the power of Vega, not only as an infantry commander, but also just as a natural airship commander, in which situation is Golem actually better than Vega?
If Golem triggered the spell and...
I mean, like, if you were in a scenario and they're like, okay, going against this commander, is it better to use Vega or is it better to use Golem? When is it better to use Golem?
I don't see Golem is better than Vega, no. That's why. That's the reason I switched to Vega.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I know that breakdown is heavily reliant on your opponent having a lot of defense. You get more value out of breakdown the more defense your opponent has. And as we get into commanders that have maximum armor of the tyrants, then they have 4 gems per piece of gear, and it's all just defense, defense, defense. They have max tier 11 research. They has more and more defense. You really get extra value out of that breakdown. Has it gotten to the point now where in these high, 100 million leadership command or 100 million power fights, is it ever better to have a Golem? Ever? I don't think it is.
No, because you can see was Bingo was 1 million Golem. Melga was 800k, but Bingo was able to kill like 200 of his Melga's tier 11 airship by a hit, and that's nothing. That's really nothing.
Right. Right. Not to mention Vega also beats Golem in a fair fight.
Yes. That's why.
I mean, and what's so funny is, like, for the longest time, seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the Galactic Battle, everyone knew Vega or Golem was just the best commander. But as Tier 11 came out, even Tier 10 probably, Vega has now
Yeah, but maybe because of the Awaken on this season.
That's true as well. Now, when you say the Awaken, do you mean if they're trying to use defense on the Awaken?
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can get 300-400% of the defense rate, but it's gonna be huge money spent on Golem if you want to get like 300-400% of the...
I'm going to turn your mic up to double the sound. I want you to go ahead and give a couple shout outs to your guild members, and I'm going to adjust the volume while you're doing that. So take a minute, and if you want to just, yeah.
Is that better now?
Oh, no, don't worry about doing it on your end. I'm doing it on my end. So who do you want to shout out in your guild? Who works the hardest? Who's your guild banker? Who do you owe a big thank you to?
I want to thank you.
Who do you want to shout out in your guild? Who works the hardest? Who's your guild banker? Who do you owe a big thank you to?
For support all the time. I want to thank you.
Who do you want to shout out in your guild? Who works the hardest? Who's your guild banker? Who do you owe a big thank you to?
For support all the time. I want to thank you.
Who do you want to shout out in your guild? Who works the hardest? Who's your guild banker? Who do you owe a big thank you to?
For support all the time. I want to thank you.
Who do you want to shout out in your guild? Who works the hardest? Who's your guild banker? How strange is that? Is my stream messed up? What did I just do? All right. Are you there? All right, chat, help me out. Okay, so he just messaged me something's wrong with his mic. I was like, what the heck just happened? All right, so let's see. Start voice call. We have lost free lollipop. We have lost free lollipop. We have to take his avatar down for a second. Okay. I was like, yeah, I just switched over to listen to the live stream on YouTube to see how the sound was going, and it just started looping on me. And I was like, what the hell's going on in here? Okay. All right. Are you there?
Yep, I got it.
Okay, so it looks like you got dropped from the channel or something, but I switched my headphones on to listen to the channel on YouTube, and it just started echoing and repeating. I'm like, what's going on with the channel? Like, what have I done? But I've doubled your microphone audio, and let's see how it sounds. Go ahead and give your shout-outs.
It should be better now. 'Cause I have no idea. Maybe something wrong with my mic as well.
No, I think I can adjust your audio on my end. So So tell me about those coins that AMG made. Is he a manufacturer or did he commission those?
No, he got a friend who made the coins. So there was one day he say, "Oh, we almost finished this season and we almost get what we want, and so we're gonna make a coin for all of us." And that's before before SSS join us. So yeah, we just make a coin, and after that, SS join us. Then we say, "Oh, we can just put STA and SS on a coin." And that's the first coin in it for the game, right? I think.
As far as I know, it's definitely the first coin. For those of you that don't know, he's talking about these coins. I made a video on it. I've done a giveaway on it. I've got more coins to give away. So we just need ideas. New commander skin ideas, new original art for the game ideas. And I will give you one of these exclusive, not one of a kind. I think, how many were actually minted? Do you think, what, 150? 200?
I don't know. Less than 200, I think.
Wow. I mean, they're
Because I think only two kinds of coins. One is like the normal one for all the members, and the other one is for myself only. I think you got 5 or 10, right?
and I have a couple of them. I actually have 2 of them. But I haven't been willing to part with those yet.
Yeah.
So here is the second coin.
Yeah, the coin is not expensive, but if you want to make the coin, like make the model, then that's expensive. I don't know how much is it. AMG was never telling me that, and I asked, and he say, "Oh, you don't need to worry about that." So okay,
Now, do we know why AMG has the name AMG? Does he drive a Mercedes?
no idea.
Huh.
I have no idea why.
Okay. Now, do we know where AMG lives? Is he mainland China? Is he Taiwan, Hong Kong?
He's from Taiwan, but he lives in Shanghai right now.
Okay. If I go to visit China, where should I go?
Oh, you can go anywhere, and you can find anywhere like all STA members in all of China. So you can go any place you want, and you will see us.
No, I don't know if I want to visit members of the guild. Like, no, if I just want to take my wife there, like, where should I
Oh,
go?
for a holidays or
Yeah.
right? That depends. Like if you like the seaside or like histories. It depends. Really depends. Or like food, spicy, sweet, or
I don't like landscapes. I'm really big into sculptures. Big statues. Isn't there like a big Genghis Khan horse statue out in maybe, where is that?
I don't know. Probably I would say you should go to Beijing, Shanghai, some big city like that, and then after that you can decide where you want to go.
Oh yeah, the Genghis Khan equestrian statue. I want to go there.
Oh, okay.
Where is it though? It's in Mongolia.
I don't know.
Do
That's
Chinese people like Mongolians? Or are they pretty much sick of them after all this time?
we
Man,
don't mention Mongolia that much, to be honest.
I have a
And
friend.
also, that's really far away from my city to there, so no idea.
All right, let me see. I'm gonna show. Ha! For those of you wondering what I'm talking about, this is the Genghis Khan equestrian statue in Mongolia. For those of you that don't know who Genghis Khan is, he's a warlord, a very successful warlord that used archery to lower carbon emissions on the planet by killing a third of the population on the planet. He killed so many people. I don't know. There's a lot of people. He's a bad dude, man. He erased a lot of culture. There was a Netflix thing about him, wasn't there?
I don't know. And I want to tell you somebody in our channel.
Oh, say again.
On somebody on our channel.
Chaos. You better not. Hey. No bomb in the channel. Sneaky.
Right, my game's lagging right now.
I actually got logged out of my account. So I'm logging back in somehow. Something weird just happened. Can we see how many players
Ooh.
are watching live?
75 at the moment.
I have 104 are watching live on Champion TV, and then 79 are watching on YouTube.
Oh.
Is Stella going to destroy Vega? Probably just as much as she would destroy Golem, you know?
Yeah, because Stella is using infantry, so if it's like a fair fight, then probably Stella will win the point. But it really depends how much spell you trigger.
I'm shamelessly advertising the stream. All right, so I'm just going to take a second and start looking at some... well, let's get caught up on the battlefield. Okay, so... Looks like ALD is pushing on the left side stronghold now. They have already cleared. AXR has cleared. There's Rizel. Hey, there's Rizel. Sitting on 25 million. Let's see. And, man. Who is that? Is that Bingo? No. That's Sky. Sky is burning, man. Dude, ALD is taking a beating. They are really taking a beating.
Right. A news here. Mel got also get a million golem as well. So a million golem and a 800k Vega.
Wow. He has a million Golem and an 800k Vega?
Yep.
That just seems redundant. Why would he do that? Well, I guess if you wanted two of the best commanders of the airship class, that wouldn't be a terrible idea. Uh-oh. Looks like we've got an off replay of two smaller players, Will C. Mitch and a Chinese name I can't pronounce. We'll go ahead and give him a spotlight on the stream. Here we go. Uh-oh, it's lagging.
My game's lagging so hard.
I know. Oh, jeez. The stream has been mild. Oh, wait, you're back on. Let me put your avatar back in. Ta-da!
Because the lag because somebody just attacked Sky, and all his garrison gone.
Yeah, it looks like all the ships are flying out when it crashed.
Yeah, my game crashed again as well.
Yeah, I think the server's really struggling with all the players watching. It's got to be because you're in the UK. Are you in? Oh, you're in the UK. I'm in Los Angeles. We're on completely different servers.
I can log in now. Let me try to get back to the battle.
Okay, I'm in. AXR still has the lead, 212 million to 197 million. I think.
That's the biggest score we haven't seen so far, right?
Yeah, that's 2 billion, 2.1 billion to 1.97. And these guys they're paying for it. This is hurting. That's a lot of tier 11.
And I'm pretty sure they just go to heal up the troops.
Wow, there's gold healing it. Oh man.
Yeah, you can't use speed up item. You don't have enough time for it.
For those of you guys that don't that only watch YouTube and live streams, we actually still do talk about these battles the next day online and WeChat, and the players will tell us tomorrow how much gold they spent, how many speed ups they used. I don't make videos about that kind of stuff because it's not content I want on this channel for the next 6 years. But if you want to be a part of that information, you want to know those numbers, we can estimate it for you. But join the Line community, join the WeChat community, get on Reddit, make a post, just say hi for the first time, and then from there, you'll really start to enjoy the community. We've worked really hard to make a community. That's why I keep plugging it. So join the action, and Speaking of action, it looks like Sky is back at it. He's still there,
and I think Bingo has the Vega now.
So you think Bingo switched over to Vega?
Yep.
Okay, so is that what are we thinking that Bingo ate his Golem?
Not Golem, probably Voodoo.
Okay, so okay, I see what you're saying. So he still has an 800K, or he still has a million Golem, but he also has a million Vega.
Yep.
Hell's Gate just said in the chat, he's like, "Yo, I didn't know that was the voice chat of your live stream. I just left." Thanks for not bombing it, man. Appreciate it. All right, let's watch some replays. Unfortunately, Stella replays take forever. God, Wings of Eternity. So the way replays work is once a side attacks twice, you can fast forward it. But these continual turns from Stella, these Wings of Eternity, do not count as extra attacks. So she can just keep going. It could be 5 on this side, 5 on that side, 5 on the left side. 15 turns later, you can finally fast forward. And then she's hitting Geminis, and she's got 4 jewels. This might take us a solid 2 minutes just to skip. So, and it's a Ranger replay. Okay, there we go. All for one more egg. Let's see. All right, let's watch this Will C. Mitch replay. Is that the one I just watched? I'm afraid to watch it now. All right, Free Lollipop, you have the stream for a minute and a half. I got to go say goodnight to my wife and grab a refill. So,
all right then.
Just don't get into any shenanigans. Remember, this is a Christian channel.
All right, I won't.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, so for now, what we want to see is Bingo is actually have the Vega. So we have to wait Melt come back and see if we got any replay. And welcome everyone who just joined us.
Oh, it's okay. Okay. I'm back.
All right, you're back.
I'm back.
The news is one of ALD's member get 0 by AXR.
Did that happen?
Yep.
Oh, how do we know this? Is that on WeChat?
Yes.
All right.
I think the group just joined. Yep. It's a small 0. It's not much, but still that's a 0.
In the grand scheme of things, it's nothing compared to the gold the bosses are spending, but it's still like it's kind of demoralizing for the player. Yeah, he's just there for the fireworks show, but his car got caught on fire.
Yeah. And I just get confirmed by my friend. Yeah, Bingo's actually get a Vega right now.
Okay.
But I don't see the Vega yet. So we still need to wait for the replay.
For those of you wondering, probably he's taking his Vega up to 1 million, taking his skills to level 60 real fast, just gold rushing him up, telling his members to send him resources if he's short on them. I doubt he's short on them, but you never know. He might have spent all of his resources building tier 11.
Nah, he never short with the resource.
Yeah. So what do we have? Left side is clear.
Bingo is attacking on the right side, and he's actually jumped next to the stronghold, but Yeah, AXR just trying to, to block the way.
So AXR does have control of the right side stronghold. AXR is moving ships back into place. They were probably all knocked around. I'll see a lot of them are burning. The spots around the stronghold are possessed. You can see if you click on the spots, they have ships on the way. So AXR is doing a great job of defending, but ALD knows what they've got to do. They just target the slots and then speed march into them. Oh, Bingo
Oh, that
jumped.
was Sky.
Or is that someone got popped?
Yeah, Bingo and Sky both get popped.
So that makes me wonder, because they're not just defending like with Rangers or just a one slot bus. They don't care about scoring points. So if they get popped, that means either they lost a massive march or they pulled their army because they were afraid of losing to strength and weakened or something. But generally a bad sign this late in the game.
Because Mel got two commander which with high leadership, so he can actually attack two of them at the same time. He can just use like slot 1 and slot 4 full, and slot 2, slot 3, then just like one infantry or something.
Let's see.
I think they are too busy to send the replay anyway.
Right. Yeah, there's so much going on. Let's see. Okay. Bear with me, guys.
Yeah,
I'm setting up the streaming highlight feature while I'm in the background here.
I think at the moment what ALD want to do is ask
Guys,
2 to 3
streaming
members and just go jump next to AXR ships and just kill them, just attack them and pop them out, and then just just use the small ship, the winning ship, just move slowly to the stronghold, take that place, and never let AXR have. So that might be a way to take the stronghold, but we don't know.
Okay. I'm going to try and find that Vega versus Golem replay. I think it was was it the 15th one down? It was a ways down.
I think it's the fourth one. Let me check for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there too. It's
the second one. It's the second one.
And it's going to be...
So that's Melgar and the Bingo.
Melgod Bingo. Gotcha.
I think that's the second one, if you can see.
Is this it? This is the one? This is the one. I don't know if this is the best one, but this is certainly what I'm going to be calling...
the other one.
Is there a better one?
I think so. I'm checking the other one, but you can just show this one first.
This one is really good. Right there, you see Golem hit him with 1,400. He kills 300 ships. Then Vega hits a Scorpio on the walkers, which isn't a great example because we're trying to compare apples to apples here. So here comes a crush. Watch. 200 does 320, 50, 51. But here comes a breakdown. This breakdown, 1,000 ships, kills the entire slot. Oh my God. The dawn of Vega is here. The reason Vega hits so much harder is because breakdown ignores your opponent's defense, which didn't used to be a big deal, but now that defense is so high, you're getting way more value out of Vega's skill. So it is now pretty much a universal truth that Vega is the best answer to Rogers and also better than Golem in a straight-up fight without contest. And I'm live clipping this stream. I'm clipping this from the live stream. Free Lollipop, who's here with me, who debuted Vega and has been keeping this thing secret, which is why he's here to talk about how much better Vega is than Golem. But I wanted to steal this little clip so we can share it on YouTube because I don't expect people to watch the entire stream. But anyway, this is the replay last night from Male God versus Bingo. And unfortunately, Bingo wasn't in the know, which is why he's still using old Golem, old Season 4 Golem. But the meta's changed. Gilly's part of it, and Vega's part of it. And that's what Season 5 Galactic Battle finals meta has showed us, and we'll see what's coming next in Season 6. So, yeah.
And you can also check the force replay, which is Melgar versus Sky.
Male God versus Sky for another replay. I'm going to keep this clip going so that people have plenty of evidence. So when they go wake up tomorrow morning and tell their guildmates that everyone dump your golems and take Vega, they're going to say, "Are you sure?" They're going to say, "Yeah, check the two biggest players in the game."
Arc of Vega.
Yeah, Arc of Vega. That's it, Arc of Vega. I checked replay number 4. This is a big one. So here we go. We get a Scorpio, which stacks with breakdown, but Scorpio by itself is not that big. 300, not that big. Oh, the tier 2 got hit by the Awakening.
That tier 2 is really funny. I don't know why.
That's just wasted healing. That's just a ton of healing. But in a straight up bat on that, it doesn't hit very hard. That Gemini, 30 ships. There's so much defense. You got to get around that defense. That's why Bullet is so good, because he ignores defense. He does true damage. But now Vega just breaks down that defense with that skill breakdown, and just hits so hard. And it's a guaranteed hit skill. So the dawn of Vega, that's what we'll call it. This is the season of freemium players that still pay a little money. They're going to have great access to Vega, and he's going to be better. Here comes the breakdown. 1328 to 1413. It's going to destroy the whole thing. Absolutely absurd. Where normally he would only be able to kill 300 or maybe 400. Crush would do 300 or 400, 500. But breakdown. And he has a heal. Do you see the heal? The heal goes off. Here comes another breakdown. He's going to one-shot this whole slot. Oh my gosh. Vega is here to stay. The meta has shifted. The only thing we haven't seen this season that really changed was the Walker meta. We expected Elf to make a scene, but she really didn't. Airship commanders are just always so great. Golem was great. Rogers was great. And now Vega's even better than Golem and Rogers. And he hits harder than Golem. And he has a heal.
And that heal is really good, because that's heal for that damage for 60% of that damage. So if you trigger that spell, you actually just take 40% of that damage. So which is really good.
Yeah, it's not... Well, yeah, and once it triggers, it keeps going, which is fantastic.
Yeah, 40%, which is really good.
It's not as good as Grievous, but still really good. So,
yeah.
I'm going to jump...
Better than...
Yeah, I'm going to jump back into the comments here. I was a long live clip there. So anyway... More clips from this coming, guys. Remind me to do these live clips. I like to throw them on the channel. It helps people reference stuff later. So, the dawn of Vega. Now I got to time this just right. Let's see.
Yep, and just what I say, ALD start jumping over to AXR base to clean out the ship.
Oh, cool. We got that. Okay. Dude, those Vega replays are sick. That was awesome. Wow. Jamie's saying, would breakdown hit as hard if the opponent was loaded with HP rather than defense? And the answer is no. You're right, Jamie. If your opponent is avoiding defense and going HP instead, like mostly plasmas do, then yeah, breakdown would have a diminished return there. But unfortunately, most players do build defense. It's more popular than HP. But, you know, it's just as interchangeable. They're just as useful. Yeah, defense lets you don't get as hit as hard, but HP makes all of your base HP higher. So it's a very similar stat. They just are affected differently by melee damage and spell damage. So,
yeah, and also most of the airship commander, they use the new gear, the chest, which give you, if it's a perfect one, they give you 400% defense.
That's right.
So yeah.
So what Free Lollipop is saying is not only is defense preferred, but also the armor of the Tyrant is not HP and defense stats. It's pure defense. But on the contrary to that, the Valkyrie helmet is also pure HP. So a Rogers, for example, will definitely run a Valkyrie and a Tyrant, where a Golem may just run the Tyrant and use damage in the head instead of a Valkyrie. So,
with the Valkyrie, there's a Stardew can ignore the 60% of the HP, right? What's that?
I believe that's Sagittarius.
Right. Okay. So with that one and the spell, like a spell, then 100% arm ignore and 10% HP ignore, then you left nothing.
Oh my God. If you triggered Sagittarius and Breakdown and Scorpio, you would pretty much one-shot anything.
Yeah.
What do you think, guys? Is it time? Is it time to get rid of Bullet and just use Tier 10 Cronus? It could be. Tier 10, dump Bullet, get Vega. I could do it. 300k Vega is not a joke. And I've got 4 slots of Tier 10. Is it time to finally switch it up?
And also, if you use just for slot 1 and slot 4, you can probably just, kill anyone you want.
Yep.
If you're lucky to trigger the spell.
Yep, super low risk. I mean, it's still high risk, but,
It's not that high if you use Tier 10.
Yeah, and it's Awakening. You can hit Awakenings on the Airship Commander, so it hits all the other slots too. But it is very susceptible to Strength and Weakened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me get caught up on points. We are at 2.6 billion. AXR is leading in points. There's currently 143 people watching. We're an hour and 20 minutes into the battle. ALD has failed at 3 attacks to hold a stronghold. AXR has successfully defended with their Vegas. With their Vegas, who would have thought we'd be saying that? Okay. And on the left-hand side, AXR is holding. On the right-hand side, AXR is holding. So there's a lull in the battle. Were you saying that ALD was jumping around trying to zero AXR?
Yep, you can see they're gone. You can see AXR all get fire on the ship.
Wow, they really do. Yeah. All of them. Wait, there's one guy. One guy who's not burning. Remember his name, everyone. It's 4 of that symbol in a row. What is that symbol? Do you see that?
Which one?
On the live stream, if you look at it, I've got his name highlighted. What is that? It's 4 of it in a row.
Oh, I know that Chinese, but I don't know what's that in English.
What does that mean? It's 4 of the same thing. Is it a number?
No, that character means that word means far away, something like that.
Distant?
So yeah, probably like that.
So he's like far, 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 far away.
Yeah, you can say that like that. Yeah.
Okay, well that's probably why he's not on fire. Zing, bad joke. I'm sorry. I don't get co-hosts, so I don't normally get to have bad jokes. Usually I'm just here by myself talking to chat. We call him 4? Okay.
Yeah, most of AXR player are on fire.
Who's that there? Is that... Yep, there we go. There's Male God. So handsome. Let's see, where's that image at? Oh, not that one. Not that one. You guys like that image? I haven't showed that in a while. This is the image of Centicon. Carefully put together by Tommy on my server. He stitched together screen grabs from his cell phone or emulator, where he would just print screen, go over to paint, paste it, pull the section out, paste it into one bigger paint. I don't know, it took him hours, but this is Centicon.
Yeah, this is awesome. I remember I used to know one of the quite similar pictures like these, but it was like 100 ship around the middle capital and attack the capital. That one is much better.
I wish they would let us zoom out,
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Same.
Let us zoom out. You know what's really cool that I wish Ark of War would do? I'm going to grab Sky Kingdoms real quick. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, check this out. On Sky Kingdoms, that you have so many more resource collectors that instead of making you click each one, now all you have to do is shake your device and it grabs all of them. So check this out. It doesn't let you zoom out very far. I don't like that. But do you see all these resource collectors? These are just like Ark of War, but there's multiples. There's just so many. So now you just shake the shit out of the device and then boom! It just rains up for you. How cool is that? Huh? Isn't that
Oh,
so
you
cool?
have lot resource collector on your ship or whatever.
Yeah, and you get a lot of space too.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, that's
Oh,
been
that looks fun.
yeah. This is Vega here. Hey, Cot. This is little succubus chick. This is all the same, man. There's a few things that are different, but this is Vega right here. So good, so good. Okay, all right, back to Arc of War. Oh wait, I got to shout out Mike. Mike UK. That was Mike. He figured that out. Instead of having to click all those damn resource things, you just shake the shit out of it. So thanks, Mike. Mike, server 97 chaos. You the man. Okay. There, gave my props. All right.
Yeah, I think right now ALD don't know what you want to do now.
Yeah, they're probably regrouping, right?
Yeah, and I think at the moment there's a way to actually work. It's kind of like, ALD got three bosses, right? So one of them going to attack the strong, and rest of the guild member will help him, and maybe for Bingo and Sky will jump, chasing Melgar all the time. Just keep jumping.
Could.
Wherever,
Could.
wherever
Pursue him.
Melgar go, just keep jumping and chasing him, attack him. Not let him to send any troops to the stronghold.
Yeah, that's a good point. AXR's defense is so heavily reliant on Male God that if they just pursued him continually, but God, wouldn't that be expensive? For an hour, they'd have to do it for an hour to get that stronghold. It could be done.
That's okay. You're probably gonna spend about 500k gold, maybe an hour.
500k gold an hour just jumping after him. Yeah, but also speed marching to hit him. Ugh.
Yeah, speed marching, speed up item. We always have like over 500 plus on our infantry. Um, um, yeah, in our bag, so it's fine.
We still have to buy them. I remember
Um,
when I bought like 100 of them one time. I bought 111 of them. I was like, I know I'll use them. And I think it was like 80,000 or something. I was like, Jesus, that's a lot of gold.
yeah, when
Just
you have a event like spend gold and you get something back, then you can buy it more.
that's true. Spending gold events though are so designed for premium players or pay to play players, which is important, right? Those pay to play players keep our servers open. They
You can buy shield, you can buy anything you want.
yeah, shields, magazine, not magazines.
You can,
Just
but you don't want it. You don't want to.
look at all these burning ships. Okay, so it looks like some of them are starting to cool off. Wow. Okay,
I
so
think ARD they are regrouped right now, so let's give them a couple of minutes.
Bingo has started jumping again.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he's dead in the middle of the ships there. He's trying to break towards that stronghold. He got popped.
Yeah, I think at the moment ALD want to do like maybe what I just say, or probably just get some way to get the point back. They can hold a point and they probably can win, because if AXR is the attack side, it's not gonna do it.
Yeah. All right, let's check if we got any good replays. I'd really like to see a good elf replay. I mean, we've got the Vega meta coming. We've got the Gilly meta here. Where is the Walker meta? Give us a good elf replay. I feel like elf is so good at destroying plasma that people just thought that was all she was good for, but she's actually quite good. Although, man, Vega versus Elf. Ooh, Vega's so scary now. Vega's so scary.
If they don't fix Vega, then Vega probably can destroy everything.
Yeah, he's the new, better version of Golem, right? I mean, the thing that made Golem
Yeah.
so good was he would literally one-shot things. The game is originally designed that your airships are not going to one-shot anything, and your infantry might get close to one-shotting if they crit. And I know this because playing Sky Kingdoms, you can really see how the game developer wanted the game to be played. But then you get these commanders that just hit so freaking hard that they started one-shotting. And then they were airships, so they were even extra tankier and more durable. And losing troops is really expensive, so it was better to have ships that didn't die. So all of a sudden you had this Golem commander who was one-shotting his enemies and being really hard to kill because he was super tanky. It just made sense that he became the #1 commander. And that same thing is now happening again in Arc of War. Rogers kind of slowed it down. Plasma slowed it down. But then here comes Vega to upset the balance back to one-shotting super airship commanders with infantry troops. Do you think the developers plan this stuff, or do you think players just explore every facet and then figure it out?
I'm not sure if you remember. I'm not sure. I don't know the commander's name in English. There was a cat.
Yeah,
He was
Nekajiro.
really strong. Yes, he was really strong, and he get nerfed because one of his spell was able to get to 120%,
Mm-hmm.
and like Vega,
Yeah, I remember
right?
when he got nerfed, and that
Yes,
that
he got
bothered me.
nerfed on the season 2, believe.
Yeah, season 2.
Yeah, because one of his spell was able to get to 120%. And at that time, Vega was the same as right now, 120%. It's the same.
I thought they lowered it to 100, and then anything over it turns. Well, it's the same thing. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but I just keep asking them, is that Vega a bug as well? Like something you have to fix or have to nerf? They say no. I say, okay, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if they say like, no, we intentionally patched that to make him the best commander, have fun.
I
Okay.
mean, I say you have to nerf it because any spell over 100%, which is like you can get 100% at level 50. So another 10 levels won't make any doesn't make sense. They say okay, we will fix it, and the other day they say they just like, oh, they're gonna buff Vega. What? Okay, I'm gonna use that.
Yeah, man. I don't know. People are saying in the chat, yeah, what if they nerf Vega? And I'm thinking, like you're saying, they're probably not going to. And I'm thinking it wouldn't be that hard to get Bullet back. He's a seed commander. He's real simple to get back. I do like playing with just Rangers. It's so easy. But I only fight in Galactic Battle anyway. So, shit,
To be honest, even they nerf Vega 100%, 80, 60. That's still a lot.
So Army's saying it's a waste of resources to build him back to 60. You have to understand, Army, that the amount of resources to get his skills to 60, I think it's like 20 million food, 20 million parts. Maybe more, maybe 30 million. It's
Not sure.
nothing compared to the army of just one slot. One slot of troops is 1 billion resources. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. 1,314 tier 11 airship. Oh, that's that's a lot.
Yeah, just 1 million tier 11 airships. I mean, I've never even done the math because they gave everyone 500 million resources during the 2nd anniversary birthday event. And then everyone's alts got it too. All my alts got 500 million resources. I literally dumped 2 billion resources onto Melt. And I was like, what am I going to do with all these stupid resources? And it was a buy one, get one troops. I spent it all on troops. But when I did that, I realized I'm never going to build an army this big unless they do another event like this. Because that was just so many resources. What they really need to do, and I think maybe it's time we start talking about this, is where does the game need to go from here? We've had level 10, level 12, level 15 tiles really since the beginning, as far as I can remember. And the problem is that the cost of level 22 buildings, level 21 buildings, researches have all gone up exponentially. Instead of being 500,000, they became 5 million. Instead of 5 million, they became 15 million. Then they became 50 million. Then now they're up to 200 million just for an upgrade, just for a building. But the resource tiles are all the same. And it's like people don't passively generate so many resources that it makes sense, because it truly doesn't. It's getting to a point that like entire guilds are going to have to farm, funnel all their resources to one ship just so he can get Bridge 22. I mean, it's getting crazy. So what do you think they should do? Add level 18 tiles? Add level 20 tiles? Where do they go from here?
Before the season 1 Gallic battle, there was another Gallic battle as before the season 1, and you used to have like the level 18 or 20 tiles, I think, at that time inside. So everybody has to fight for that.
So that's an idea. Implement a galactic battle again, but this time there's actually tiles you can fight for to inspire combat, but also reward players with resources that can't be stolen while they're there.
Yep.
But is it going to be so polarizing that it's not even worth farming resources on your server because you can just go into the galactic battle on Wednesday and make up a month's worth?
But you will get attacked as well, right? And at that time, I think inside, when you're trying to heal your troops, it's not free.
If you try to heal the troops in the galactic battle?
Yep, it's not free. Yeah, it costs resource as well at that time.
Okay. So it wasn't even lucrative to do it. You just did it to do it. Like you would...
Well, that was before the first season, so I think it was just like a test season.
Yeah. Yeah. So, in chat, who said that? Let's see. Art Commander, which is You Lost, says, I did the math on 45 gear, what it takes to get gear to level 45. He says it's 5.4 thousand US dollars. That seems a little high to me, but it might be very real. That might be a real number, because you have to eat level 40 gear to do it. What is it? No, level 35 gear? I haven't done it yet. I don't know the math yet, but I know it's ridiculous.
I think if you want to get any items to upgrade your gear from level 40 to 45, you have to discharge a level 35 to 7 gear with a second slot. So that will give you a item to upgrade your gear from 40 to 41 or to 45.
Okay. So, what you're saying is, in order to get a level 41 IntelliBot, you have to recycle a level 35 piece of gear. I haven't confirmed this, but that does sound right to me. So
yeah,
if you
37 or 37, 35 or 37, I can't remember.
So the cheapest way to 35 or 37. So the cheapest way to do it is get a gear piece to level 35 or 37, and then recycle it. Take that item and take your level 40 piece of gear and use the piece you get and bump it up.
Yep.
So in order to go from 40 to 45, you need 5 level pieces of level 35 or 37 gear. I haven't calculated the cost exactly of what that is yet. Soyaloy or You Lost is saying it's 5.4 thousand US dollars. I don't know how he calculated the melange there or the success there. I may do that in the future, but it's so unattainable for average players and the majority of my audience that it's not something I've really focused on. It's not something I'm going to be doing. So maybe now that it's getting more fleshed out, I might be able to do something comprehensive with it.
Yeah.
You have to have the Spirit Stone, right?
Yeah.
If it doesn't have 2 sockets, it's not going to work.
Otherwise, you have to recycle level 40 gears or like level 39 something.
So if you don't have the socket, you may have to do higher level gear, even higher level. So if you're watching this live clip, put in the comments below any proof you have, or hit me up online with any proof you have, and I'll start building the information I need to build a piece of level 41 gear and what it would take to do it as cheap as possible. So for those of you watching this little clip, please take a minute to find me online. Tell me what you know about it. Don't assume I already know. People might have given me bad information. Please provide proof if you have it. just with the recycle image and with the second slot, and that would be very helpful. So thank you. Just taking the little clips here and there out of the live stream that I'll use to upload later. So there's a strange thing that happens after the galactic battle. The next season doesn't start right away. Doesn't it take 2 weeks or 1 week? It's at least a week of no battle, right? Or does it start again right next week?
No, I think it's straight away. Like we will get a reward on Monday or after this galactic battle, and then we start the next season straight away, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I forget what it was. I know it's fast because they don't want to lose players. They don't want us just sitting around doing nothing. A lot of players only play for the galactic battle because of how expensive their armies are. So, okay, let's get caught up real quick. Hour and 40 minutes into the battle. ALD has failed at every attack on the strongholds. Male God has been clearing bingo with a Vega. We've seen a little bit of ghillie action, but mostly it's been Vega versus Golem. We have another attack here. ALD did go on the offensive for a while, started zeroing people, but it looks like they are back and stationed once again. We've got Bingo's ghillie in the right side stronghold, followed by a rock with just a basic Annihilator Ray setup for ignore tier suppression. And then we've got Sky's Golem sitting on 1,000,000 leadership with a walker in the back for insurance and that odd tier 2 selection. I don't know why he's sending that tier 2. Why would he send that tier 2?
I don't know. Maybe that's what. I no idea.
It's so strange. All right, we'll find out tomorrow on WeChat why he was sending that tier 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I think because ALD, most of the battle they just crush their enemy like straight away, like you know.
That might be, he might have tier 2 in there because it's a preset march and he can only have 3 preset marches. And he uses tier 2 just for more massacre. But
Oh yeah.
when he's going for the stronghold, he doesn't take the time to undo it and pull the tier 2 out. He just sends it. Could be. Man, the one thing I don't like about WeChat is you have to manually translate everything.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, by the way, ALD take the right side the stronghold, but Melgar is inside with his Vega.
Okay, so there's an assault coming. Male God's Vega is taking a beating, but he's got Walker in the back. That is tier 11 Walker, so it will work with airships. And he's going to clear. Wow.
Yep.
AXR has cleared the right side stronghold. That's what, the 5th time at least?
Yeah, pretty much 5th time.
I think AXR is executing their plan exactly the way they wanted to. They made ALD go on the offense. ALD wanted to go on the offense, and then AXR has been beating them with freaking Vega. The debut of Vega. This is what you wanted to do, but didn't make it to the finals to show it off. They're stealing your thunder, but that's okay. We have the YouTube channel. We get to tell everyone Free Lollipop was the person that debuted Vega months ago, was hiding it, never got the chance to do it in a galactic battle, but let the record state, he was here first.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, right now I think ALD should just ask someone to jump over chasing Melgar and not letting his Vega into the stronghold.
Yeah, as soon as
Even the Vega is in the stronghold, that which means Melgar only has the Golem Garrison himself, so they can use like ghillie to attack the mothership.
yeah, Rogers or another Vega.
Yeah. No, I think AXR only got that Vega.
All right, let's see. Do we have any replays Any recent replays worth sharing?
They are way too busy to share a replay.
I know, right? Let's see. Let's go back to the old. Oh, there's so many. There's so many replays.
Yeah. What I know is Mel before this battle start, Melga has 500 no 5 million gold. Yeah, 5 million gold. 5 million to 6 million gold, and Bingo has 7 million to 8 million, something like that.
So tomorrow we'll ask them for screenshots to see how much gold they have left.
Yeah, see how much they spent for today.
This is only 2 hours into the battle. We haven't even hit the 2 hour mark. There's still 10 hours left. Now, admittedly, in the last 2 hours, if they're not in a stronghold, usually it's game over anyway. So really, there's 8 hours left. There's still plenty of time, but we would assume that in the finals, Male God, Bingo, Sky, Whisper, Batman. Who am I forgetting? There's more names. Let me get their names. These players, they are not going to be leaving, right? They're not going to be going back to work. They took the day off. You know, Millennium, Hot Wheels, 2 South, they're all in it to win it. So I doubt they're going to leave the battle in 3 hours. You know, I mean, what do you think? Do you think they would leave the battle, or are they staying?
No, I don't think so. And also, let me tell you something. On Melga's gears, the weapon, the Titan, it's all critical slots. You know, slot 1, 2, 3, 4, all critical chance.
Why?
Whatever that is. I don't know. They post that on the WeChat. It's all critical.
So the thing about Crit Wither is no one really uses it, but
Yeah, on a trinket it's 3 crit and 1 attack. I don't know why. On both weapons they are all crit.
did we calculate crit wrong? Is that really crit damage and not just attack? And not just
I
critical?
don't think so. I think that's just critical chance, right?
That's what we always calculated it as. The Theory Crafters think tank had calculated it that way as well. This new Crit Wither has the ability to remove your critical strike chance, so a lot of people only get to 100% and don't use crit. And if you can bust a Crit Wither on somebody and make it so they never crit on you, you can really hampen their damage, like literally like knock it down like 400%. You can take someone that normally hits for 100k and knock all their Crit Wither off so they only hit for 25k. So maybe maybe that's just more insurance. He has enough damage, he overkills anyway, that he's just like, hey, with Vega and Breakdown, I'm going to be one-shotting 1,000,000 golems anyway. I may as well make sure I never miss a crit. Otherwise, my Breakdown doesn't do shit.
Yeah, that's maybe the reason.
I mean, maybe. I don't know if the math proves it, but, you know, for all those Theory Crafters out there, maybe now's the time. Stack it up to, you know, all right, I don't know. And someone will find a way to test it without having to spend $1,000 on the gear.
But yeah, I'm very surprised with that as well.
Yeah, that's good information. I'd like to see that proof, just in case, you know, maybe someone photoshopped it. It wouldn't be that hard, you know, just to mess with people, make them all start putting crit on their gear when it doesn't do anything. That would be nasty, you know, if I started sharing like false rumors about people's gear, like, oh yeah, load it up with accuracy. Accuracy is the way to go. Any bonus accuracy just becomes damage, you know. Terrible. That's a terrible thing to say. I shouldn't even say things like that. I made a reputation out of telling the truth.
Let me send you that on WeChat. Well, of course that's in Chinese, so you just need to know that's all crit.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't recognize that. What was I doing? Oh yes. Oh, are we at 4,000 subscribers? No, we're not. YouTube said I had 4,000. 3,600. Donna Vega, new feature, call for help. Okay, good to go. All right, let's see. Are they talking at all in WeChat or in World Chat? WeChat, World Chat? They are talking a lot in WeChat. At least somebody is. So guys, for those of you watching, we're basically at a standstill. ALD is realizing they don't have the firepower to just hold the base. That Vega is too strong. So if they're going to do it, they're going to need to literally pursue Male God so he cannot clear them. So he'll have to just keep gold jumping around, getting attacked constantly so that he can never clear the stronghold, which is really unrealistic to expect. All he has to do is just gold jump to a far side of the map, target the stronghold, attack into it, full speed march, and then, just have his allies surround him. It's not undoable, but man, it's going to be tough. AXR is executing absolutely perfect defense. They have the point lead. They have the strategy they need. Matter of can ALD overcome the strategy?
But the only problems right now is like ALD cannot stay next to the stronghold. If Melgar just attack them with a Vega, probably the Garrison just, it's really hard to stay next to the Garrison to keep the vision.
Yeah, he's going to be able to pop anyone with that Vega. That Vega is so powerful. But that Vega can be countered, right? I mean, what's the best way to counter that Vega? He's using airships, so he can be countered with infantry, even just tier 10 infantry with strength and weaken. Now, I'm assuming he has some strength and weaken insurance with at least, probably resistance weakened as his awaken and maybe his ship. But it's tough, man.
There are two commanders actually can be counter Vega, but it's like not 100%. The first one is the rabbit is not coming out yet. That if you one shot the slot, then the damage will reduce 96%. So you only take 4% of the damage, which let you survive.
So, right, we haven't seen what Elixir can do. Can she be the right counter we need for Vega? I don't know.
Because but that's like a 20% skill to trigger. If you trigger, then if you get hit and you die, and you only take 4% of, so you survive.
Well, we don't know it's a 20% skill, do we? Does it say 20%?
Yes, it's 20%.
Let's go take a look at Elixir. I thought it's if you don't possess the commander. I thought it didn't give you the percentage.
It's the first skill.
It could be 40%, could be 60%.
No, it's 20, and it's 1.6% reduced damage on the level. So it's 96 on the level 60.
Okay, it does say 20%. Yeah, you can't really rely on 20% skills.
But yeah, that's one. And the other commander is Robin.
Yeah, Robin can disable.
Yep.
And let's see.
But I can't remember how much the percentage it is. Like that spell was like 40?
60 now.
Oh, okay, 60. So.
And he has a 20% counter strike, but Lilith also just makes him skip a turn.
Yeah, that kind of the commander we're looking for maybe can counter Vega, but we don't know because the Lilith is a A-class commander. If you want to wake, then the materials is really expensive.
That's true. Just even to play a Robin or Lilith, you're going to be paying a premium just to pump your awaken skill, which is what you really want to do because they're so valuable.
Yep.
Yeah. Vega is so good right now. Good God. Yeah. Ooh, man. The dawn of Vega. Okay, let's see. Let's get back in the battle. Let's get caught up. Guys in chat, are we missing anything? Praise the male god. The male god. It's the best name. It's the best name. Vera used to be the name. The Sabet was the name. Vera was the name. These are the former kings of the game. Bingo is the name. 66 was the name. AXR is on pace to be the champions of Season 5 in the lead with their boss, Male God. That is absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Let's see if I can get that image back up again. Nope.
Oh, so now ALD taking the left stronghold for 8 minutes. Yeah. I don't think that's enough.
ALD left stronghold for the last 8 minutes. Let's take a look. Okay, so they're there. Let's see how long. 9 minutes. Okay, we got Bingo, Whisper, little Hoodoo action, a 1-slot Stella. Look at Dari there with his tier 2 bullet. What are you doing, Dari? You're just giving yourself an unnecessary repair bill. And the X showed up. Boo, the X sucks. Boo. Okay. And then we've got...
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know why they send that much.
that many
That doesn't make
weenies.
sense.
You say you're not sure why they sent so many weenies?
Yeah, I don't know why. That doesn't make sense if you want to keep the stronghold.
Yeah, it's just...
Otherwise, you will get locked again.
maybe they're just too enthusiastic, you know? Maybe they're just right now just trying to hold it for 10 minutes to see if they can. See if AXR's ambition is slowed down. I think the thing is that we all as viewers assume that ALD is not going to stop. We assume they're just going to keep going, keep pushing, keep fighting, go, 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 never stop until the timer runs out. AXR may not have that same goal. They might say, listen, we'll fight him for 2 or 3 hours. These repair bills are going to be insane. We don't need to win that bad. You know, basically, in a galactic battle at this high of a level, it's not so much strategy. A lot of it is just money.
Yeah, it always depends on your credit card.
Yeah, credit card comes down to it. Do the top players. And this is kind of a beef I have with Sky Kingdoms. It's because right now Sky Kingdoms is only tier 7. Tier 8's in the game, tier 9's in the game, but no one's really gotten it yet. Everyone's playing with tier 5 and tier 7s. It's a lot of fun. It's low risk. I mean, it's high risk, right? But it's still low risk. You know, if you lose your whole army, you rebuild it in a week, you know. You lose your whole army in this game, you rebuild it in 8 months to a year. You know, it's a totally different game. But a lot of players just want to play in galactic battle. They don't want to fight on the server. It's like they shield it all the time. They don't want to battle, and they think that galactic battle is everything. And I'm just like, I understand your point. Galactic battle is fun, but the only reason that you play like that is because you get to a point where it doesn't make sense to fight on your server because the risks and losses are just too heavy. And what people don't realize about that is the resources cost real money. All the highest level ships and commanders in the game with the biggest armies have to pay real money to have that stuff. Not to mention hours and hours every day farming on multiple accounts and multiple guild members funneling resources to them to buy those troops that if they go into a fight and lose, 500 tier 7, that does so much damage to that person's army, but even to their entire guild's farming effort for the last month. So it's not just like, I don't want to lose my army, that's a lot of repair bill. It's like, no, I don't want to give away my entire guild's effort. But right now, Sky Kingdoms isn't like that. Sky Kingdoms is fun. You can go and battle and have fun and do that. But in galactic battle, you get to play your armies for fake, or you fight for real, but the penalty isn't real. And you see a lot of players still trying to just lean on other players to buy the galactic battle wins for them, because all these smaller middle-of-the-road guys, they can't really compete in the galactic battle, not even in Sky Kingdoms. A little bit early on, and then once you're defending, they can. If someone tries to overwhelm you, you can just throw away your armies and battle it out. But in a fair, balanced galactic battle fight, it's usually just the top dogs. It's from the very first battle all the way to the playoffs, all the way to the final. The top dogs pay all the money, risk all the marches, and they end up doing 90% of all the work. So all these other players that just live for the week, or the galactic battle once a week for that 12 hours where they watch someone else play the game, you're missing out. You're really missing out. And that's a problem with this game that we made, that Sky Kingdoms really noticed, was like, you only play for galactic battles in this game because our armies are worth so much. And then when you get to Sky Kingdoms, it's like, oh, wait, we can play the game again. So don't fall into the trap of trying to just play for the galactic battle. It's a rich man's game.
Ooh.
And
That Garrison.
yeah, did you see that rally?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a big rally.
But to be honest, I think they should set the maximum leadership like at 500k or something like that. Then it's gonna be more fun with that because a million leadership is way too high for most of the players. 300 or
Yeah.
500 is okay.
So what Free Lollipop's saying is like, why not cut the leadership down tremendously? And because a million leadership, that army's too big. It's just a massive number. Like no one can reasonably hit a million leadership ever being free to play. It'll never happen. It's so hard to even hit 100,000 if you're free to play. Maybe some people have done it. I don't know. You got to farm monsters all day, every day. But what's interesting about that is if they capped leadership at 100K and made it so that you couldn't buy magazines, you could only farm them, or everyone just gets a certain amount per day, you can kind of like only have a few main commanders. I don't know the right way to do that, but it'd be interesting because then you'd go into fights and be like, oh, you sent Bullet, I'll send Elf. If you send Elf, I'll send Vega. If you send Rogers, I'll send Stella. Everyone would have all those commanders, so you wouldn't be relying on one person to have one army with one commander with one research type.
Because well, you can buy magazine, but as long as you can only use 5 commanders, so you can have 5 maximum commander 100k.
Right.
So it's fun because you can always counter or get counter. That's fun. With a million leadership, and most of the like 99.9%.
So what's interesting about talking about the direction the game should take, and I try to avoid this a little bit in live streams because I'm here playing this game. I'm playing it 2 years now. I've put more money into this game than any other game I've ever played. Obviously, the game is good. Does it have things about it I wish were different? I think I wish they were different. I really don't know if the game would be better if we did that. The game would just be different. It wouldn't be the same game. It wouldn't be a minor change. That would be a tremendously different game. So I say those things and I kind of hesitate because it's like, what if the game looked like that? What else would we have to change? Would gear have to change? Would it have to be more universal gear? What about troop types and research? So would it even make sense to do that? So I kind of get hesitant to make ideas and suggestions about this game because at the end of the day, there is a person in China or whoever designed this game that absolutely loves the game they designed. A lot of people say it's a money pit. A lot of people will say it's like a cookie cutter army war game that just steals your money. People have these ideas of what they don't like about the game, but to somebody this was their creation and it made a lot of money, and they always wanted to design a game that makes money and people like playing, and that's what we got. So it's kind of a weird thing. We try not to put down somebody's creation about how much better it could be when you have to stop and realize you've been here for years playing this game with more time and money than you put into any other game. So what do you think is so bad about it? So I try to avoid that as much as I can because, I imagine what if that creator was listening? What would he say? He's like, oh, you got an idea? You think you're the first one with an idea? I don't know.
Well, if you have a good idea, good for the game to keep want to play the game, then why
right.
not?
So I talked about that in the last Fireside Chat. This new event is like very strictly like, hey, spend. We need money, right? But also recruit your friends to come back, and we'll give you benefits if they spend money. It's very much like player retention, trying to get players back, trying to keep players on. I think they're feeling an exodus. There's a lot of players that quit once their guild lost the Galactic Battle in the last month or two, or last couple weeks. Player logins have been down or something. I don't know this stuff for sure, but I just kind of feel it around the community. I see it just in participation in my own guild. So, yeah.
I mean, this is kind of like the same company as the Sky Kingdom. So you say in the Sky Kingdom they got some like good way to play. Then I think they can put to Arc of War.
So what Sky Kingdoms does is their hospital size is much bigger. So all the troops are the same. Tier 2 airships are 20 units of space, just like a Seagull. All the research and all the other stuff is all the same. But like this is the hospital here. And if you notice, if I queue max, it says 42 minutes, 16 seconds right there. So what I'll do is I will take None of those. I won't heal any of them. And if you're under a certain amount of units, it doesn't cost anything to heal. So that's a 24-minute heal. I will insta-heal it with 15 minutes there, and I'll just pay the gems. Okay, now, if I go to heal the rest of this, what is that, 51 units of Tier 2 airship? That is 1,000 leadership worth of Tier 2. If I push Q max, look at the heal right there. 0. So 0 time. It still costs resources, but not much. But it's instant. Boom. That's really nice. But then look at this. Look at the size of my hospital. That's not 30,000. That's
1,000 out of
yeah.
800.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now I logged in. I want to collect all my resources. Hit the shake. Boom.
I love that.
Yeah. So, and then look at this. They gave us a free dragon. This is the Christmas sleigh. Dragon of the North right here. This is your ship. 400% healing capacity. That's the Christmas sleigh. And that was free. Just for getting to level 10, they gave you a badass ship. This is the Ares Hall over here, the skeleton dragon. And this is Dominion, the magic dragon. So they don't even have an APOC in here yet. These are the beginner dragons. But it's a cool game. Now remember, that hospital size is actually normally 80,000. Right now we're having an increased hospital event. So it's 80,000. It's still big, you know. So that's something I really like about it. Oops. Can't be giving away people's secrets here. Let me see. Okay. In the middle of the live stream, we're recruiting players. Okay, let's see. Back to Arc
Let me see. Arc 4. They are on the left stronghold for holding the stronghold for 20 minutes.
Oh, Steven, I missed that. I missed that chat. Mr. AC says, Melt, top 2 players on my server quit after Galactic playoff loss this season. Yeah, top 2 players, top 2 spenders. You know, even if you're only losing, 30 or 40 players instead of, 50 or 60, if those are the spending players, server suffers, and you can expect a merge soon.
Oh, right. ALD get popped off again. So I think they have no vision to send any more of the troops to the stronghold.
Shoot. My emulator crashed. The emulator crashed. Close your eyes, everyone.
You get so many crash today.
I know. It's terrible. But, on the old device, on my old tablet, before I used to stream on my PC, I used to stream on a tablet, and every once in a while the internet would just go down. That sucked. Oh, that sucked. Oh, that reminds me. They want me to do a promo.
Ooh, that's almost 1 billion point difference. Almost.
That's a lot of billions.
Yeah.
1 billion point difference is massive.
Yep. 5.2 against 4.3. That's a lot.
All right, let's take a look. What do we got? That is a lot. 800 million difference. 9 hours to play. 8 hours. And the left side stronghold. He's got his Dominion ship on. I think he was zeroing people with that, and he forgot to change it back. It's a marching speed haul. Not a great haul. Chance to trigger skills. I don't know.
Oh, Vega is in.
Oh, here we go. Vega's in. And he's broken his first slot. Okay.
But not much left. Only 4.
Uh-oh.
Because they don't have vision, so they can send.
Uh-oh. Vega's going to clear 37 minutes. 37 minutes. This is their best push so far. And there's no arrows going back. 20 seconds. Not even. 10 seconds. You guys better hurry. You better hurry. Nope, it ain't going to happen. Ain't going to happen. 3, 2, 1. AXR clears. Male God! Male God! He's so strong. He's so powerful. He's so dangerous. I just switched the stream over to that picture and the topless picture. That's funny. You know what I should do? I should add a cool feature. Whenever someone clears a stronghold, I should totally just focus in on that person's name in the middle of the stream. And that way people know who cleared it. That'd be a cool idea. I would need an editor for that. That would take too much work. Man, you've been up all night. What time is it?
7 in the morning.
Oh, the sun just went up. Shit.
Yeah, but when I did the Galaxy, always this, like these time, like I always have to stay a whole night, like from 11 p.m. to probably another 11 a.m.
Oh my God. What does your wife say?
That's all right.
As long as the mortgage is paid?
Oh, she doesn't. She says okay if I play games, like just 1 or 2 days a month or 2 weeks, something like that. It's okay.
That's funny. That's late. That's hardcore. I can't even commit to that. If we have a battle that starts at 9 p.m., I'll play for a few hours. Then I usually can't do much anyway if it gets into crazy point trades because I run a bullet. So, yeah, I don't...
Yeah, it's kind of different because I always have to do the attacks or the defense.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to be there. Otherwise, we, you know.
Right. And a lot of the players are Chinese. And in that time zone for Chinese and Russia is early morning, middle of the day. They got all the time in the world to fight you. You can't fall asleep on them.
Yep.
Now look at this. In a surprise change of events, AXR is attacking the bottom right stronghold. This may be an attempt to just distract ALD, try to slow him down a little bit.
Yeah, because that guy who jumped over ALD's base, that guy is the battle commander, one of the battle commander for AXR, and I think he's trying to zero some shit and check who is AFK.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
I mean, it's not like they need to clear the points. It's almost just like a perpetuation of the fight. You should clear the ships anyway, zero them if you can, but it's like you're here, you're doing something, you're 2 hours in. It's better than just sitting around doing nothing. And it's always fun to zero somebody just to get a nice replay or screenshot.
Yeah.
Now, did we see where he went? Is he jumping or did he get popped?
Who was that?
He had 79 million power. I don't know his name.
Oh, you mean the guy who jumped over to ALD space?
Yeah.
That's South Soul? I don't know.
It's like South Song?
No, like these. I type on the chat.
Oh, jeez. I don't know how to look at the chat.
Oh, okay.
How do you do that? How do you look at chat?
I don't know. It just the chat's on the right hand side. And
Oh! In the live stream chat, I was looking in Discord.
Yeah.
I was like, oh god.
it's just like that. So I don't know.
Oh gosh. All right. Let's see. What do we got? AXR is resetting the bottom right. ALD cleared. Look at this guy. Hey, Core Mirror. And Goose. Goose got some action. Good for them. Defend the base, guys. I don't know, man. I'm starting to think that ALD is mortal. I think the day of Rogers is gone, man. Not only has Golem been replaced, so is Rogers, because Vega is such a good counter to Rogers. Wow.
Yeah, but as well, if Vega didn't trigger the spell on the first 3 slots, then yeah, Rogers will win.
Right. You'd still one slot bust with Vega, but but here's the thing: one slot busting Rogers with Stella and Golem was still hard to do. You couldn't do it in one shot. You had to do it in 2 or 3 attacks. With Vega, you still can't do it in one shot, but you can do it in 2.
Yep.
Oh, Rizel's got a replay here. Looks like Whisper shared it, though. Uh-oh, he might have got his butt kicked. Don't be Rangers. Oh! Rizel with his ghost cannon. Come on, Rizel. Oh, man. She's lowering his accuracy, I think, or lowering his dodge. Whoa! 4.6 billion damage. Alright, give me that ghost cannon. No! It's a Mino particle. And a ghost cannon! Here we go! Oh, he misses! The emotional roller coaster that Rizel just put us through. Unbelievable.
It's really hard to hit tier 11 infantry.
Oh, yeah, it's really hard to hit tier 11 infantry. That's true. Not to mention, strength and weakened on tier 11 infantry versus Rangers. Oh, man, it's impossible. Yeah, Fire's saying, watch everyone start swapping out their defense gems and gear for HP. You can. You certainly can. I mean, Tyrant armor is still going to be best in slot, though.
Yeah, but yeah, that's better to switch to HP gear. Like, because Vega is 100% ignore the armor, but the Starjew's 60% ignore the HP, so...
That's true. The Sagittarius will kick in. Alright, ALD has taken the left side stronghold. 4 minutes to go. Looks like Bingo is holding it down. And there's a Gilly in the way. And a bit of a Hoodoo, but not much more. And Male God is clearing again. He's so handsome. My God. It will not break through Rogers' defensive stance. Vega's breakdown will not break through Rogers' defensive stance. Bridge 22. Bridge 22. Steven saying, do I see it coming? Well, I don't know, man. I thought Bridge 22 was going to be here this week.
But I don't think so.
Yeah, and I think based off the recent events and recent reports, we may not see Bridge 22 for a while. I think they want to let a lot of people catch up. I think a lot of people are still going from 20 to 21 the old-fashioned way without paying gold. And
yes, especially you have the guild event on the week, so you can actually do the quest to get the crystal stuff. Then you can build tier 9.
Yeah. So Whisper is still there. ALD is still holding. I don't know how that Vega got cleared. Oh! Okay. Alright, so Sky did put his Golem in there. Will someone tell Sky to get with the program and turn his Golem into Vega? Just release 10 a few times, get Vega, levels break down to 60, level it all up to 60. Stop using Golem. The day of Golem is dead. Golem's dead, man. Golem is a dead commander, which is funny because right now they're having this event going on to get your Stone Golem, and it's just like, don't waste your time. Just wait for the next extra B commander event. And look at this. Wow. Bingo has put down his Golem with airships in the front, tier 11 walkers in the back. I love that Sky is including his tier 2 still. He's got 53,000.
That tier 2 is so funny.
That's awesome. Okay.
Oh, I'm lagging like hell.
I hear you, Seth. I know. We were told Golem was so good for so long, and he is, but the time for Golem meta is over. And it's just so over. It's not even close. Vega's, oh my God. He's so good. So good.
Because last time we saw Vega on 500k leadership can actually one-shot 1 million leadership Golem.
Yeah.
Already. So, you know.
For those of you,
100 million leadership is unstoppable.
so looks like there's about 80 viewers now. For those of you that don't know what we're talking about, there's a replay in the Galactic Battle showing the new power exposed in Vega, his ability to use his 40% skill breakdown and combo with gems as well, but doesn't even need to. It hits so hard it actually outdamages Crush 3-1 in a fully geared elite commander build with 3 or 4 gems. So if you click on, let's see, who is it? Probably Male Gods #1. It looks like this is the #1 replay now. This isn't the best one. There's 2 of them like this. Look at this. I should have clicked the lower one. There's a little bit of a delay here. So here's Crush. Golem gets a Crush. Assume they have the same gear on. And he's going to hit for, there's 1342, and he kills about 328. 328. Now, this Scorpio is going to hit walkers, so we're not going to rely on that. But 1411 killed 328. Now this Golem is going to hit a Crush again. There's only 200 units there, so we didn't get full damage. Now this guy here gets a breakdown. Here we go. 1320 or 1,000 units instead of 1,400, so he has 30% less units, and then he one-shots that Golem. Golem had more troops the first time around. That breakdown did 300 units worth of damage, or 228. Was it 328? Vega on the other side, with even less troops, did triple the damage. So, and he has that heal. That heal right there he just triggered. Every time he gets hit, he heals. That means any awakenings trigger it. So right now, look, he has 1269, and then this guy's going to hit him, but he's going to heal some back. Watch. Oh, man, this is going to hurt. Oh, wait. Yeah, watch this. So he's at 1269. Here comes the heal. Wait, why did it do 0 damage? What the heck? Uh-oh. Was that a bug?
No, it was the statue.
Oh, Pisces. Did he hit a Pisces?
Yep.
Okay, well, so much for my theory. Well, now the Pisces absorbed 1. Here comes the heal, but it's going to get Gemini'd, so 1269 drops to 1075. Here comes the heal. Wow, that's a big heal. He got 120 of them back. Here comes the second hit, 1123. Gets another 30 back. Jesus. That quick replenish, man. It's only a 20% skill, but you get value out of it. You certainly get value out of it. So, anyway, that's the big replay. Woo! Seth and Frozen are in chat. They're like, it's Pisces, Melt. It's Pisces. I know, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. It's been 2.5 hours.
Because like Vega, if you trigger the heal spell, and even you have one unit left, then you get like the 60% of the damage unit back,
right,
which is
to the whole slot. Yeah. I run Lucian, or I run Vega. Vega is my main commander in Sky Kingdoms. Yeah. And he has the same heal as Cohen. Wait. No, sorry. Cohen is my main commander in Sky Kingdoms, and his heal is the same as Vega's, but it's 40% instead of 20. So here's the replay again, guys. There's a Gemini from Golem. You can see he was only doing 100 per hit. Then Vega comes around with a normal hit, just without the breakdown. He misses. Here comes a Crush against a Pisces, so it's going to do 0 damage. All right, now this next hit is going to be useful. Here we go. All right, here comes an Awakening. No need that. Here comes a Quick Replenish. Don't need that. Breakdown. Here comes the breakdown. 1328 kills 1400. We don't even know how much damage it did. We can look at the damage there and try to calculate it, but he one-shot it, man. He straight up one-shot it. That's insane. Look at that heal go off. Damn. And it stays on until his turn goes all the way around. Here comes another breakdown. Boom, one shot. The dawn of Vega. Oh, man. Craxy Bone's giving me a hard time. I know, man. It is late. It's true. You guys are both right. It's late.
I think at the moment, against Vega, Raj's better than Golem. Because Raj's, if Vega didn't trigger the spell, then Rogers probably can win.
Oh, yeah. Rogers will still beat Vega in a fair fight, but you know, as far as breaking Rogers with one slot bust.
Golem is way too old school.
Yeah, Golem just doesn't have that power anymore. There's too much defense in the game. Skills that remove base stats or ignore modifiable base stats like Ghost Cannon, and Annihilator Ray and Scorpio, Sagittarius, they are becoming more and more prevalent in the meta because what makes these super ships so powerful is their incredible gear and stats and research. If you can use skills that multiplicatively lower those things or ignore them entirely, you will have an advantage, and that's what we're seeing. We saw.
And you have to know Bingo has the 50 Titan.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 45. That's insane damage. Still not able to kill that much.
He has a 50 Titan, but he's got a bunch of crit gems in it. Is that true? Is that really crit gems? I gotta double check that.
No. Bingo got 45 Titan and 50, which with attacks. And Melga got 40 Titans with crit.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Melgod has less attack gems. Oh my god. It's so crazy.
Yeah, this is the best galactic battle so far.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. This is definitely a galactic battle worth streaming. I mean, and for those of you that are just catching up, basically it's been 3 hours of AXR on the defense, ALD on the offense, ALD trying to take the left and right stronghold, Bingo going up, standing next to it, garrisoning his own ship with probably Golem, and then attacking the stronghold with either Gilly or his allies coming in with Golems and Gillies. Not really Stellas, not many Vegas either on ALD's side. Not really Rogers either. I was expecting more Rogers. It's definitely a slow battle.
Yep.
Yeah, slow, long game. Look at this. We got a pick for.
Melgar's Golem is on the challenge. Oh, he gone.
Uh-oh. This is my first Pictor replay in a long time. Well,
What's this for? Plus move against. Who's that?
I don't know. Someone shared it. I just clicked it. I actually can't see the points per player. That's only something you can see if you are in the galactic battle, right? You don't see what people are doing.
Nah, you can only see when you're in the guild.
Yeah. So sent 1 medal during the live. I did that. Popular star. Male God has received the most. Look at him. Check him out. So handsome. Superstar. Most points throughout the whole season is Male God. I'm number 3. Check me out. Where are you at? Why aren't you up here?
Me?
Yeah.
I never send a replay because I already get the the things. So my guildmate didn't get it. I just send a everyone can send a gift to them.
I got you. That's smart. Yep, that's the right way to do it.
Which I don't need these then.
Yep.
Just let them have it.
And even winning the whole thing is only 10,000 gems or gold. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. But I think you was the top one last season. Last time.
I was, yeah. Look at this.
Really good.
Sky's Golem is gonna have an appearance. That tier 2 is coming around. A lot of weenies in there though. There's a Stella. That's a good size Stella. 600k or something. Oh boy. Show us a puncher player. I keep waiting to see Elf and Lilith pop up more often. Lilith and Robin have not made their debut yet, but I suspect that we will start seeing more Robin now that Vega is a mainstay. I don't know about that.
Maybe because yeah, maybe.
I still think Robin is the best solution to Rogers in a fair fight, but I'd still take Vega in a 1-slot bust formation.
Yeah, that's true. Because usually when you use Rogers, you always lost point. Always. They can just easily to counter you with Stella or Gilly, you know. But right now you can use Vega.
All right, you have the microphone. I'll be right back.
All right.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, God.
All right. Let's see on the chat. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they use tier 3 airship there. We might ask tomorrow. Well, if you don't have tier 10 infantry, you can use tier 9. It doesn't matter. The damage difference, so it's okay. I'm sorry, I'm lagging, so I don't know.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, okay.
You can't say 100% counter Vega.
All right, am I interrupting? Oh, geez, I didn't even have the screen.
No.
Okay. I just want to say thanks, everyone, for watching tonight's stream. I know when it comes to live streaming Ark of War series, you have a choice in streaming, and I'm thankful that you guys chose us. Isn't that what they say on airplanes? Like, you have a choice when flying, and we're thankful that you chose us. It's like, you were just the best price. Get over yourself. Okay. So do we have an answer? What is the best counter to Vega?
Nope. Robin? Probably. Lilies? Maybe. Vega counters Vega? Yes.
Well, Vega's so strong, he one-shots opponents. No matter what you do, he's going to one-shot you. So, trying to survive, really not even in the cards. It's kind of like fighting a Golem, but a better version. That means if you're going to run gems, you probably want to include Pisces. Second, he's probably not going to build dodge unless he's building infantry, so he might have dodge, which makes him even more kind of scary. But Pisces gem would be a start. What commander, though? Vega. Vega versus Vega is fine. Plasma's always going to do well, even as a bomb plasma and as a dodge plasma. He'll always do okay if it's a full march of Vega. Robin is going to be able to disable. If he has first strike, that makes it even better, because he can just keep disabling down the row at 60%. Lilith might even do better, but you got to remember, if this Vega is using airships, these infantry commanders like Robin and Lilith, they do not hit hard enough to really do any damage to a Vega or to an airship. They just don't. In a fair fight, I don't think those commanders, without some serious gem triggers, are actually going to do enough damage. They might make Vega skip a whole round, but if he hits breakdown on him on the next round, oh, you're in trouble. So, what is the solution? Well, let's take a look. Let's go back into the commander menu. Who could do it? No, 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 no. Wonder how good Nekajiro is now. Ignores target
It's
20%
not
buffs.
that well because we tested. It's not that well.
Yeah, I tested it too, but I didn't test it with this new 4-gem 800% defense. Since it
But
is just...
still, that's yeah.
What
Because
about...
with infantry, the bullet is the best to use low level tier unit to against the high tier unit.
Yeah.
That's the best. So infantry, you don't want others. And with the workers, you have rocket, and you have voodoo, you have Medusa. You have a lot.
Thinking, infantry doesn't have a Galileo and Blader. They have Thunder Ray. He gets perpetually stronger. He actually does hit really hard. Attack and accuracy. I don't think 40% is enough to be a fair counter. And we don't know what Elixir can do yet. Elixir might be a good counter as well.
Elixir is kind of like you don't want that much leadership. Otherwise, they won't kill you.
Yeah.
So you won't trigger the first slot.
Yeah, she's going to
I mean, the
be...
first ability spell. Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to be kind of like Plasma. She's going to be utility, low leadership, and trade
Like
really well.
100k, something like that. Then yeah.
How strange. It's a cool little animation, though.
Oh, but anyway, yeah, my little one wake up, so I might need to go.
All right. Well, then you may as well say your goodbyes, and I'll say thanks for coming by and helping out with the stream and
Thanks for
providing...
inviting me today. It's fun.
Yeah. And thanks for breaking down Vega and inviting him to the stream. Inviting him to the meta. Yeah. So...
I'll see you later then.
All right. Chat, if you want to say goodbye, now's the time. You'll be forever immortalized on YouTube. And then,
Thanks, chat.
yeah. We'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later. Yep.
As my game crashes. All right. All right, guys. It's just us. It's just us again. And it's 11:30. I've got 24 minutes left in me. That's it. I can stream till midnight, and then I'm going to have to go to bed. I think what we see going on is going to continue to go on over and over and over again. I don't think ALD has the field presence to continue to keep pursuing Male God over and over and over again so that he can't clear. I think that he is just going to keep breaking through and keep clearing with his Vega over and over and over again. That's just what's going to happen. I mean... He's just too strong. We just don't have an answer for him yet. I mean, they would have to switch their gear over to HP gear. He would have to build Rogers. You know, that's actually a legit solution. If he built a Rogers right now, that Vega would not be able to clear him. Not in one go, anyway. People got rid of Rogers because using Golem was almost as good anyway. ALD might have to switch back to Rogers. Could we see a mid-battle Rogers switch? That's very possible. It's very possible. But this battle may be going on until, 7 a.m. my time. It doesn't end until 9 a.m. my time, so I'll actually be up and at work and still watching the battle when it's still going on tomorrow. But unfortunately, it's Thursday night. I've got work tomorrow. I can't stay up all night streaming. HP Rogers, yeah, that's a solution. HP Rogers is nearly as good as Defense Rogers anyway. There's no real difference. So instead of building any defense gems on them, you just go HP gems wherever you can. But by the nature of how you build a Rogers, you're still going to have a ton of defense on him. And you still need some defense, don't get me wrong. But yeah, Rogers is still the best answer to Vega. Let's see. Yeah, Chris, Free Lollipop did definitely say low leadership and 100k. I think what he was meant is like You don't need a million leadership to win a big fight. 10% is plenty. 10% of whatever you're going against is what you want. You want to make sure they one-shot you. All right, Steven. Thanks for hanging out, man. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Oh, Teletran. There's so many names. Just change your YouTube name. That way I can remember. Make it easy on me. All right. ALD, 27 minutes. They have Stellas and Gillies holding down the fort against this Vega. That's the other thing. Male God has a Golem there. Do they have enough Walker commanders? Can ALD stomp over them with just infantry commanders? They don't even need to do the Roger switch? It's very possible. That's another thing. So we don't know what is garrisoned right now on Bingo. Bingo might be garrisoning his Rogers, and if he's holding the Vision and they're using infantry to hold the stronghold, it only takes 33 more minutes and they have it. I wish this wasn't crashing so much. I think we're going to have to restart the emulator again. But man, 33 minutes, it's very possible that if they're switching over to infantry and Rogers, they could do it. They could do it. What is that, the 5th crash tonight? Oh, you're killing me, game. You're absolutely killing me. Yep, Nox player crashed. All right, here we go again. If they take a stronghold, they'll get a lot of vision. And when they get that vision, they will no longer need to stand next to the base. They will just be able to attack from wherever they are. From their own fog of war, they'll be able to attack. So, you know, if they take one garrison, if they take one stronghold, then I think it's pretty much certain that they're going to be able to take the base. Because the thing about the stronghold is they have to defend their ship and the stronghold. But once they go after the enemy's base, after they have the vision, they only have to take the base. They don't have to defend their ship anymore. So it's easier to take the base than it is to take a stronghold. But the stronghold just takes half as long. I feel like I could have said that much more simply, but it's late, and I just kind of started talking. I got to remember to put that white screen up, just to get that right amount of light. Yes, there we go. All right, sorry guys, I forgot to turn my background music on when Free Lollipop left, and I had the sound way up from when Free Lollipop was here. All right, how's that? What do you think, open ocean or space station? We'll do space station. Space, the final frontier. All right, is it still loud? Oh, shit. All right, how about now? What the hell? Better? Too low? Alright, so apparently there's 2 desktop audios. What is that one then? Alright, I think I got the audio figured out. It's not as easy as it looks, people, okay? Alright, we're back in the game. We're 30 minutes into the match. Free Lollipop is still in chat. These Gillies are holding strong. Is Male God not able to clear the Gillies? I'll turn the sound way down just so it's something. I don't like when I go back and watch the streams when there's absolutely no sound. There's a lot of dead space in between. And I don't like the dead audio in between because it makes my statements almost too crisp. And that's not really what I'm going for here. That's like more of a podcast format, and I don't want that. I want kind of flowing conversation as a form. That's way too in-depth. Quieter's better. It's probably late at night, huh? All right. It's about as low as it's going to get. There we go. Okay. Let me know if anyone has any issues with that now. All right. ALD back in the stronghold. All their big armies have been cleared, but there is no attacker. So, even though they got cleared, really, AXR is not capitalizing on it. They have a chance to capitalize right now. AXR should be clearing, but they are not clearing. That is a very clearable stronghold. It only takes 50 seconds to clear it, and no one is here. Is ALD locked out? I think ALD's locked out. They failed too much. They sent too many weenies. ALD cannot send. AXR smells blood in the water. Here comes the sharks. ALD's locked out for 15 minutes. They cannot clear. Dang. That's too bad, man. ALD, for the second time, was not able to reload their armies because they gave away too many losses with weenies. That's really bad play, man. AXR is capitalizing on top of ALD's bad play. Simple as that. I mean, ALD, you've got to manage your players better. You can't let them send that many weenies. I know you need time to reset marches, but your enemies are not giving away wins. If your enemies aren't sending weenies, then and they're only sending big marches, then you have to win more fights. If your enemy's sending weenies and you're sending weenies, they cancel each other out. But if you're sending weenies and they're only sending big marches, it's not enough. And here it is. It's over. ALD finally can send again, but only because they have lost the stronghold. Wow. Wow, man. I mean, who do you say? Do you congratulate AXR on an amazing strategy? Do you fault ALD for poor execution? I mean, it's an absolutely beautiful battle, right? We've never seen one this legendary before. ALD has made some mistakes. They've fixed those mistakes by switching over to infantry commanders, maybe a Rogers. They had it down to 26 minutes. AXR was struggling to clear. They don't have as many big players. Male God is a big player, and he's got a couple guys to help him, but they don't have the numbers that ALD has. But being on the offensive sucks. It's harder to go on the offensive and put your army out there and let your opponent counter you. But ALD's made some mistakes. They can't keep mistaking. Man, I'm getting tired. They can't keep making. And then AXR is just playing smart, capitalizing on it. No rush. They're just doing it smart. Oh, definitely the best finals in history. Maybe since season 1 or 2. Season 1 or 2 had some pretty legendary. One of them was really bad. It was a king with tier 9 Genesis, and no one even fought him. Or if they did, they didn't share the replay. That was Sabet. I think that was season 2. That was funny. That was funny. I can go back on my channel and look at season 3 and 4 finals. I streamed those. I don't think I did season 2 and 1. I might have just had some videos saved. Yeah. You got to win 60 out of 75 fights. If you lose 60 out of 75 fights, you get locked out for 15 minutes. Oh, yeah, last season's final sucked. Yeah, they just agreed GBD and ALD just agreed to shake hands and flip a coin and then go fishing instead of spending money battling it out. Oh, there we go. Got rid of Free Lollipops Yoshi. I'll be honest, guys. I think there's still 9 hours left to go. I think we're going to see AXR and ALD both make a couple more commander splitches. I think ALD is going to rein in their commanders from or their players from sending so many weenies. ALD is a smart team. Don't kid yourself. AXR is playing some top-notch Arc of War right now. But don't kid yourself, man. ALD knows how to play this game, and they definitely can adjust to this playstyle. So, could they make that adjustment in the next 8 hours? Absolutely. And do we expect them to? Absolutely. The amount of money that's already been thrown around, I have to assume that they're making those adjustments right now. And in Beijing or in China right now, what time is it in China? Which is a lot of their players, mostly their big players, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 5, 6 o'clock is they're going to be their prime time. So another 3 hours, this battle's really going to heat up. I mean, as much as it's already been going crazy, it's going to get even more crazy. It is Friday, and Saturday's a work day in China, so it's not like they're going to stay up all night, but they're going to stay up plenty late enough to finish this battle. When will the next live stream be? I don't know. I don't know when the next live stream will be. I definitely plan on doing the playoffs. And if you look at my history of live streams, I typically only do server merges and playoffs. Sometimes I'll do a patch if we have enough people talking about it, if there's something big. To be honest, man, the reason I don't do the live streams more often is not that people wouldn't watch. I mean, people would watch. It's just that they're a hell of a commitment, man. You know, I got a family. I got things to do. I can't be sitting in front of a computer for 3 hours non-stop hosting an event. For the live stream, you guys as viewers can get up and just walk away, go make dinner, come back in 20 minutes. I can't do that, you know? And it's like, my wife went to bed. I didn't get to say goodnight to her. I mean, I snuck away during the stream when Free Lollipop was here. But, yeah, the streams are just, they're taxing, man. And, you know, it's all for entertainment, right? I don't get paid to do this. I don't make any money doing it. So, I have to really enjoy it to commit to it. And I can do it once a week during the playoffs and because I want to record this stuff. But just for general live stream stuff, I don't know. I got really excited about doing live streams early on when I finally realized I have an audience that wants to watch me play the game and talk to me about playing the game and interact with me, because I spend a lot of time playing this game. I have a lot to say about this game, and I don't have a lot of people to talk to, or at least I didn't. So now that I do have the audience and I've said a lot of things, now I try to save that for when it's time to go live. People go, oh shit, Melt's live. Melt hasn't been live in a week, hasn't been live in a month. They'll tune in. Because if I go live right now, maybe I'll get 80 viewers on average. If I go live tomorrow when there's no finals, I might get half those viewers, maybe even less. And then if I go live again the following day, maybe I'll get 10 or 15 viewers. Unless I'm doing something really interesting. People just, you know, they're not just here just to hang out. I've got to have something good to talk about to contribute to the discussion that warrants people giving me their time and attention and camera and space and all that. So when the time comes, I'll pop the live stream back on, say hi to everyone, tell them what's going on. But nothing planned in the immediate future. Maybe if I get Vega, I don't know. I might take Vega for a stroll. I'm your teacher. I am most people's teacher. But I don't have many teachers myself, man. Honestly, me and Free Lollipop, he's one of my oldest friends in this game. I've known him since, shit, man. He's one of the original people I met on this game. And I've learned a lot from him. He's provided me a lot of intel from the Chinese. I've provided him a lot of intel from the English. And he's kind of been a bridge between the two communities. He's got a bit of an attitude on him. A lot of people, he talks shit a lot in World Chat, like during Galactic Battles. And it's funny. I think he's just messing around. But people take it real serious. And just, I don't know. He gets a bad rap sometimes, but he's a good guy. He knows a lot about this game. So, yeah. I got a couple teachers. Lurgo's up there. Lurgo's always discovering new stuff. But, yeah. Anyway, let's take a look. What's going on here? ALD has restarted the attack. 5 minutes remain. They have limited the number of weenies, but look at that. That's a weenie. 83k Stella with Rangers. A Golem with only a half a march. That's a weenie. That's a weenie. It's a big weenie, but it's a weenie. And there should be a weenie between these two here. That's a good Rogers march. But I wouldn't have put... 2 weenies is fine. That's fine. Just be careful, ALD. You don't need so many weenies. Just spend the gold speed marching in, keeping that vision. This is one of those real nitty-gritty galactic battles where it's like you know exactly what ALD has to do. You know exactly what AXR has to do. We have, in the last 3 hours, laid out the pavement and said, if you want to win, this is what you got to do. If you want to win, this is what you got to do. And it's like, it's real simple. ALD, you need to take that stronghold. You need to plant bingo next to it. And you need to only send big marches because you can hold it. But you have to send infantry and Rogers. Golems are not going to beat Vegas right now. But don't send too many weenies, otherwise you get locked out like you've done twice so far tonight. And then AXR, real simple. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep surrounding the stronghold. Keep harassing bingo. Keep Male God fed so that he can keep attacking right into that stronghold and clearing with his Vega. And then keep trying to pop that ship. They're running rallies right now, constantly trying to hit bingo and knock him down, knock him down, knock him down. Because, yeah, maybe 1 or 2 guys can't really put a big dent in bingo. But if 50 people are rallying him with just bullets, there's going to be some ghost cannons just blasting through him. And it hurts. Yeah. Yeah, it's Christian Channel, bro. When I say weenie, I mean just a little baby commander. Come on. Yeah, plasma would be okay. Problem with plasma is really no problem with plasma in these marches. When they're using the 6 units, full units per 6 slots, plasma can go right through them. Excuse me. Oh, my voice is going out. I'm tired. My voice is going out. I'm tripping over my words. My lighting's all messed up. I got dressed up tonight, though, guys. I never mentioned it earlier. I was too busy with Free, and we were just hammering out details and exploring the meta. Tonight was a fun night, man. We learned a lot tonight. If people are advanced or medium advanced players in this game, if they don't watch this live stream and learn what's going on with Vega and the meta and where Golem's at and where Rogers is at and where Stella's falling to the wayside and what to look forward with Elixir, knowing about Rogers and Lilith, if people aren't up to par on the current meta of Season 5 today, they're going to be behind next season. So this is a good live stream for them to watch. They would actually learn a lot from this. As opposed to my other live streams where a lot of it's just redundant, just repeating the same things and just reinforcing the current meta of what we know. This one changes the game. I don't know if a 1 million plasma is a good idea. Pure dodge glass cannon build. As long as he got one shot and exploded, he'd be good. He'd be good for sure. You just want to make sure they one-shot him, right? If that commander's in the stronghold and he's been beaten down, it's only half his army there, and you send a huge plasma and he's not... Plasma's not losing his troops in one shot. He doesn't get full value. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Plasma as a main commander. He's not meant to be a main commander. He's a utility commander. I mean, Rita, if you like Plasma... Oh, man, I'm tired. Guys, it's been a great stream. Good morning again, Mike. Are you still up, Mike? Oh, shit. You're crazy, man. Crazy. Oh, man. Whose Vega is that? That's a big Vega. It's like a 600k Vega. Is that a new Vega? That's Batman. Batman's got a Vega. Anyway, I don't know. I might have seen that earlier. I'm getting tired. Guys, main Vega, not utility. Got a main Vega. Yeah, got to main him. You need a heavy, heavy amount of troops in slot 1. Rely on breakdown to break through. Play him like Golem. Play Vega exactly like Golem. Whew. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Had so much fun tonight. Thanks, Free Lollipop, for coming by. Thanks for all you guys, regulars coming back. Rizel, 6, Army. Mike, Craxy Bones, you lost. Who else? Who else? Seth. That's Craxy Bones. Who else? All you guys, all you regulars coming to hang out. Chris, thanks for sticking it out with me, not leaving me here by myself to finish the stream. Oh, look at that. There's 2 different skins. They look different. One's the Easter Bunny. But anyway, I think I'm going to get kicked off the app again. Oh, we're still there. So congratulations, AXR, for putting up an incredible defense. Holding strong. ALD's not giving up. Great game so far. Good luck. And good night. Alright, guys. If there's anything you want to say, it's the end of the stream. When people fast forward the videos, they always look at the last 20 seconds. Say it in chat now. Quick. Immortalize yourself on YouTube until it gets privatized. Mike with the fist fire. Alright. 3, 2, 1.